Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm hoping you guys can hear me. So I have my little mic on, and I need someone to come in and let me know if they can hear me. So let me make sure Babs is in the building. Babs, I need you to let me know if you can hear me. What's up, user? We got a user in the building. We got some stuff to talk about, but I want to make sure before I even get started that you guys can hear me. So if you want to chat right now and you listening, and you could just say, I can hear you, that would be so amazing. But I'm waiting on Babs to get here so we can get started. Oh, gosh, guys. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, fun day. It is Sunday, and we got some stuff to talk about, y'all. Now, usually on Vibe Check, it's a vibe. It's music, it's partying, it's dancing. And we still gonna have some music. We still gonna have some vibes because that's what we do. But we got some stuff to talk about. I gotta figure out what's going on with these lives. Why it won't let me bring people up, like to invite. It is so weird. I wonder why it won't let me do it. I must have like something selected where it won't let me invite people up. It's something. I don't have it mirrored. I don't have it flipped. I don't know. Child. All I know is I'm here. Moderators. Okay. I don't know why it won't let me bring people up. This is so weird. Well, let me play some music. Get this started. I'll be back soon, y'all. But it does not let me bring people up. All right, looks like I got my kid situation. I hear my son. So let me get him situated. Let Babs come in here so we can get this thing started. Let y'all listen to some. What's up, Jimmy Carter? How you doing? All right, so I'll be right back, guys. Come on in, share the live. We're talking a lot of stuff. And the topic was actually inspired by Tina and Teddy Campbell's relationship struggles. So we're going to talk about that. But come on in, share the live, and let's do this, okay? If you can hear me, let me know in the chat. What's up, Tamika? If you can, Mika. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. All right, I see Babs. Babs, can you hear me? If you can hear me, let me know. I'm about to go run and make sure my kid is situated. Once again, I cannot control who I invite because I tried to invite you and it's not letting me. It's so weird. I don't know why it's not letting me click it. Maybe because I got moderators and it's like you don't need to. But you might have to let yourself up because I don't know why it's not letting me bring you up. Can you bring yourself into the panel? Okay, here we go. It's a different button. I see it. Okay. I seen the button now. It's a different button. Okay. I see we got Celeste is in the building. All right, y'all. Vibe out for a second. Share the live. Come on in. Grab a drink. We got a lot to talk about. So, I shall be back. What's up, Tyra? Babs, it will not. Okay, hold on. Is it going to let me? Yeah, it let me accept this way. Okay, I figured out the new way, Babs. It's a new way to let me. All right, so I'm gonna let Babs run this for a second. Say hello to y'all. Come on in. We talking about a lot. Y'all hear that music? I'm starting it with some Jesus because we gonna need it. I'll be back.
Come on in. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Come on in. Let me know if you want to come up on the panel so I can bring you on up. Twin. What's up, Twin? What's going on, twin? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Striving and thriving every single day.
Man, that's real.
Hey,
Listen.
Miss Mason.
Hey, Miss Mason.
Hey, everybody in them.
Welcome.
What's up?
Welcome. We just started. Tap that screen, y'all. Go ahead and tap that screen.
I'm already on it.
Get that.
Something just come out of your mouth, I was tapping.
Yes. Come and tap in that screen. We just started. Come on in. Welcome.
Yeah. Going damn. Cause I said that, I was like, oh.
Listen, twin. I just looked over there. I just clicked on right. Now, Miss Candy called me, but I ain't know she was recording. You hear me?
Did get your real reaction?
I ain't know that girl was recording me. Wait till she get on the line. You better let me know.
Hey, when I tell you, this is a case of when you let other people gas you up to take an L. You let folks gas you up, and she took the biggest L ever. I hope her arms don't break. Cause them L's gonna be.
Welcome in.
Yes,
see,
welcome,
I ain't even know. Miss Mays, you talking about the what? Girl, I ain't even know she was up there videoing. She know how I be feeling. When she said,
she said when she said she was calling twin, I was waiting for her to call.
Okay, call twin now. She got to be on here. We were talking about. I told her to call you so you make sure you be on here, cause you know you got to bring the what the heat that I can't even what.
You know, I gotta be the mouthpiece for the folks.
Years ago.
Yeah, I gotta be the mouthpiece for the folks that have transcended. Oh, shoot, girl.
Y'all come in and tap this screen. You wait till she get back and sit down in that chair right here.
She about to get her.
Oh my God. She been cooking. I'm frying my bread now, my cornbread now. Go ahead and turn my peas off. Because I thought she was finna get ready to talk, right?
Oh, okay.
And she cut it short. I'm like, wait a minute. And I just hit TikTok and seen that. I was like, wait a minute.
Hey, your first commercial. What they call your first snippet.
And she just be laughing.
But she didn't get your real reaction. Because if it would have sounded scripted, people can see through scripted stuff. So you got to kind of get somebody's candid reaction.
I've been waiting for her to talk about this.
Oh, yeah, I
we got to see what's going on. You know what you got to do an investigation. You know what you got to do.
Yeah, I already knew she was, though. Because this was already a situation. And she acted like it wasn't no situation for real. But I knew Twin was going to get on it. I already knew.
They go to culprit right now. They go to culprit right now.
Never gonna be a mommy.
They go to culprit right now.
What's up, twin? Twins in the building.
What's going on? How to do?
Hey. What's up? Woo! I got my handy dandy clipboard with my notebook.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
But I'm about to send myself to Block Ministry. I ain't even know that you were recording that, ma'am.
Oh shit.
Oh,
that's to get you.
It was hilarious. But I ain't know you were recording that right now. You hear me? Girl, I thought we were finna talk and you cut it short. That's why I turned my peas off. I said, girl, I ain't no bill here burning up my peas here. My little
right.
It was just a quick. It was just a quick reminder to let people know what was going on today. Because I had some stuff to talk about. Listen, y'all.
It was a teaser.
There's a little teaser. So look, y'all. What's up? Welcome to Vibe Check Sunday. It's Sunday, right? Normally when we do Vibe Check, we are resetting for the week. I want to make sure everyone understands the intentions of Vibe Check Sunday. Life be lifing. Okay? Life be lifing for me. So I know it'll be lifing for you guys out there as well because we're human and it's life and you can't control life. So what I decided to do when I started Vibe Check Sunday was to do it on Sundays to reset because I work a regular 9 to 5 and I'm an entrepreneur. So for me to go out there in the world and deal with the world, I need to reset. I need my people. We got to vibe out. We got to have a drink, have something to eat, listen to music, dance, laugh, have some conversation, just so I can be prepared for the week. And we going to do that today. But we got some stuff to talk about because life be lifing for some of these celebrities. And baby, I've been following this story for 12 years.
Yeah,
12 years, I have been introduced to this story. And with the new news that just got leaked, a sister had to talk about it. Now, to the ones that's just now catching up and they don't know nothing about Our Candy Productions, we've been doing talk radio since 2010. Okay. Wow. So when this show, the Mary Mary WeTV reality show was airing, we were reviewing it live on air every week as it happened, talking about it in real time as it was happening. So I posted an old clip just a second ago, like 20 minutes before the show started, of me kind of watching the old clip and reacting to it. And one person commented like, this old. I'm like, duh. Yeah. It said in the comments 12 years ago, duh. So number one, reading is fundamental. You got to read some stuff. Don't just look at a video, read the caption. But yes, 12 years later, this ninja decided to divorce her.
Look at you. That was the plan. The life that
tell it about it. Tell it. I'm just gonna wait.
Just to the life that I was accustomed. He ain't drummed a drum or blew a horn in years. He been at home being a stay-at-home father, and then the life to which he was accustomed, he gonna sashay in the court like a little blouse and ask for half of her Mary money, and he gonna get it. And you know what?
Don't go get it.
He gonna get it. But you know what? I'm gonna just side note this real quick. I don't fuck with Tina for real because of the Trump shit. I don't fuck with her. But for the sake of conversation, she played herself. She did, right. and she let the community that she thrives in hype her up to do it. A leopard don't change their spots. If somebody show you the first time who they are, you believe them. She should have left his years ago.
Long time ago. What Mary say? I should have left long time ago. Okay. So
right, now you're your secretary.
Right. So look, I'm gonna just say it like this. Okay. So I know that a lot of people do not care that Tina's going through this. Understanding, especially with her political association, number one. And then number two, because for me, it ain't even about her political association. For me, it's about her being a woman and watching her go through it. So I'm triggered, you know what I mean, watching it anyway. But Tina also cussed me out and a whole bunch of other people behind that man. So a lot of us is like, well, girl, you cussed us out, so why should we care? But it's the principle for me. And I'm not even really, I'm concerned about Tina because I watched her. And the video that I showed y'all like 20 minutes ago that I posted was the video that actually triggered me when I remember watching it in real time, how she was broken down.
Yeah, I was crying.
About
this cat. To her. I don't mean to cut you off. Who is this cat? Our sisters need to be being baby mamas and be wives again. Sir, I'm gonna need you to have every fucking seat and sit the fucking stadium there is. Because ain't nobody. Well, motherfuckers, I got time for people like that in 2026. You niggas need to tie up your dicks. You niggas need to tie up your dicks and put a book in your face and come up with some geometric theorems and some new mathematic pathways or something instead of holding your dicks and talking shit all day on the Amazon microphones about what bitches need to do. Fuck you, nigga. And I'm on that.
You know what? It's getting a little hot today, y'all. It's getting a little hot. So yes, what we say, Sean G, pause on our trolls today. Pause on our trolls today.
Block ministry.
Yeah, pause on our trolls today because we're not doing that today. We got some real stuff to talk about, and you ain't even on topic, sir. Stay on topic. So, what we talking about?
My bad, everybody. I'm sorry. My Leo came out. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine because we had one last week. We weren't sure what was going on, but that just means that we're starting to get put in the algorithm a little bit more. So we're going to get some trolls. It's a part of it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's okay.
He made a million job to submit. I submit that you take your smooth brain ass to the nearest
You don't even know who he's dealing with right now, do you?
You need to go take your ass down to Sesame Street and talk to Snuffleupagus and them to teach you how to spell, talk, and walk, motherfucker.
Get him.
Thank you. What's up, Nima? Hey, Nima Nicole. Welcome to Vibe Check Sunday. We really a vibe right now. You know, we got trolls, and Twin is gonna let them have it. What she's supposed to do? That's my alter ego. So you know, when I go high, she take it to hell. Exactly what we need.
Okay, welcome.
I love everybody.
So let's just do a quick recap, y'all. So back when Mary show was on WeTV, we saw that Teddy had cheated on her. We were introduced to this, you know, on television. And sadly, Tina found out about it as well on television. So we really saw her breakdown about it. And the reason that it even came out was because on the show, she was running her mouth so much, like, I don't need this show. I quit this show. All I need is my husband and my kids. I don't need this. So one person that she knew reached out to her like, hey, babe, I don't want to, you know, now this is alleged. This is out of Tina's mouth, her story. You can look it up. She said it herself. But she said that someone that was close to her reached out to her and said, hey, boo, I ain't trying to hurt you or nothing. And I've really been like, I waited 6 months to dig in to make sure this is true, but I've been watching you and you've been saying stuff like, I'll leave, I quit, I don't need this. But you might need to keep that job because you might have to take care of yourself and them kids because your husband's living foul.
They on the chicken circuit, on the Pop-Tart charts. I ain't heard nothing from them in ages.
So she was like, what do you mean he cheating on me or whatever? What you mean, you know, he living foul? So she told, you know, the person told her that he was living foul. She called her husband. She asked him, she was on the phone with him because she was, you know, out of town working like Mary. And she called him to find out. He denied it. No, baby, I ain't doing nothing. No. For like an hour they was on the phone. So then when she got home, she found out, well, she got more information. And she found out that it was actually a family friend, actually the person that was being her nanny to her kids, right? She had access to her house, access to her kids, access to her husband, to her family. Everybody knew her. So she was somebody that she knew. So when Tina said she got home, she said it was Super Bowl weekend. She took her husband upstairs, like, let's talk. She took him upstairs. She said, hey, are you messing with such and such? And he said, oh, no. She said, okay, call her. Because she had tried to call the girl wouldn't answer her. So she told him, call her. So he called her, and then he was like, oh, hey, girl, Tina think we messing around. She want to know what's going on. Tina to the phone. She said, hey, are you sleeping with my husband? And the girl hung up. So Tina said that was the answer right then and there that she knew what her husband was doing. So she was hurt. She was going through whatever she went through. We seen her tear up 3 of his cars. We seen her scream and holler and be frustrated, all that kind of stuff. The video that I showed y'all was when she was talking to Erica, and Erica did what most people do in the church. Now, I'm from the church, y'all, so I don't, you know, you can say what you want to say, but I grew up in the church. My papa was a pastor. My uncles are pastors. I got cousins that's pastor. Great grandpa was a deacon. Like, it, very, very Christian oriented, you know, family. Like, that was our base. And I know for a fact that when a lot of people go through infidelity in their marriages, in the church, they tell you, work it out. Oh, Lord, you got to pray for them. God said this, you know, people are human. We got to pray the demons out. They can't do this. They really, really encourage you to stay in it. They really, really encourage you to stay in it. And to me, it's interesting as a 40-something-year-old divorced woman that they encourage you to stay in it when the Bible says you can leave for it. The Bible says adultery, infidelity, bounce. So then the church telling their members to stay has always been a little shaky to me, because that's the one thing the Bible say you can leave for, right? So why would you stay? But in the clip I showed y'all, Erica was telling her sister, I've been through this. And you got to pray it out. You got to fight the demon. You got to, you know, and it was exactly what we normally see. So Tina worked on her marriage. She been working and fighting. Erica ended up going solo because Tina was too busy chasing after her husband, allegedly, staying with him, doing what she had to do to make sure he ain't out here in these streets. She started doing albums and singles and stuff with him.
And playing herself,
pushing his music, singing background for him. Allegedly. I actually today listened to some of their duo music to hear like their albums. He actually made a song where he wanted to re-propose to her. They They like resubmitted and got their vows renewed and got remarried and worked it out. They actually released a single back in 2023. They were separated in 2024, and now in 2026, we hear Teddy Campbell final for divorce.
Oh, you played yourself. You do the good.
Now, I'm with Twin on this because this is totally something where it's like, Sean G, Babs, we saw this coming.
Girl, Stevie Wonder saw it coming.
We saw this coming, and I don't want to be right about that, y'all. I don't want to be right. And the more like I start watching clips, and the more I start reading up on stuff, and not just clips from their show, but clips when they did interviews on the Steve Harvey show, when she's doing like concert tours and talking about her husband. Like, I mean, up until like last year, this lady did the work. Like, when it comes to putting in the work to fight for your marriage, I ain't never seen nobody fight for their marriage like I seen Tina fight for her marriage. That lady fought for her whole marriage. She was ready to beat us all up. Her family, her fans, her friends. Like, she was going hard. Here we go.
His dick must be long as Red Road.
You know what? I don't even know if that's what it is. But let's check the chats first before we just continue to go down this thing. So yes, this is about Tina Campbell from Mary, and it wasn't supposedly that he just cheated with this one person.
No.
Like, there's in the clip I shared today, because that was the one, I'm telling you, that was the clip where I was like, she should have left. Like, when I watched that in real time, I was like, divorce.
Instead, she kept having babies. Instead, she kept having babies.
She did.
Like, girl, what is that doing?
But you know what though? Like, let's for real talk about that. Sometimes, not even just talking about Tina, because our purpose when we unpack this situation isn't really about Tina. Because how many of y'all know a Tina? How many of y'all done been in a Tina situation where you did take somebody back because they betrayed you or whatever? How many of y'all, have watched your friends or family members be in a cycle over and over and over and over and over again, and it continues? Like, this happens. And I'm saying, like, why waste years and years, like, to end up where it's at? He filed divorce.
Yeah, he about to get paid.
He filed. And then in the divorce, he said he doesn't want custody. He wants visitation. He said they don't have any assets to split or nothing like that. So he's not trying to split assets. But he also said that he wants to be able to have the option to visit spousal support later.
Oh, I bet he does. He's a blouse. I bet he does.
I mean, after, like, for real, like, because again, we hear these stories, like, Cardi B's going through it, Mary J. Blige went through it. We hear about these stories where men, want alimony or whatever the case may be. The thing is, this man has put her through so much. Like, where is your common decency, Teddy? Because at this point, it's a character flaw. It ain't even about you was there with her, helping her, but you was there with her, dragging her through the mud, stopping her from getting the bag, cheating on her, exposing her, embarrassing her, messing up her brand. You were doing a whole bunch, and now you want some of her money? Bruh.
He want to get paid.
Making money, and she start doing music with you. She start putting you on, giving you a spotlight so you can sing with your non-singing ass. And now you want some of her Mary money?
I don't know any of his music. She was unsuccessful, so he probably leaving her because he need better management. Because I ain't heard nothing. It must have went wood. Because I ain't heard nothing this man ever done made.
Exactly. She said Tina worked on her marriage, but Teddy played her to build up his. He did. Yeah, he did. And their youngest child is 13. Because at first I was like, are they all grown? But no, they got a 13. Most of them are. But their baby is 13. Like, I just feel like when it comes down to it, as much as we gonna read Tina, because Tina, we told you.
We did.
We told you. As much as we read Tina, Teddy need to get the most read. Because seriously, you are disgusting. The fact that this lady, you played on her heart, you played on her insecurity, and you played on her faith. As someone that is a Christian, as someone that has had to deal with people trying to use God to influence, like, common sense.
Yeah.
You played on that woman. And again, I feel bad for Tina just because I know people like this. I got aunties like this. I got cousins like this. And they good people. And they constantly getting played and used. And people use God to continue to play in their face.
Yeah.
God don't want that. I don't know why people think that God wants you to suffer.
That's
like,
crazy.
Would God want to sit and watch us suffer forever? Why? Why when the Bible says, if they cheat, leave? It says it.
How many times she done been wondering why her pH balance is off or her coochie don't smell right, and he whole time sneaking girls in the house while she on tour and doing all this sneaky stuff behind her back.
And he got her friend, her family friend, / someone that she loves enough to consider her kid's godmother. He has a whole affair with this person. Like, and I just feel like ain't nobody ever put Teddy's feet to the fire about this.
They haven't.
Ever. Because how dare you? And why did you think it was cool? And why would you choose her? Like, you don't like your wife. You never liked your wife. Why would you do that to her?
Yeah,
like, when she did the breakdown and she was talking about it, and she was like, I ain't never cheat on you. I ain't never look at him, and listen, y'all, that's some real hurt. I watched this woman on TV be devastated and hurt. Like, hurt. And by somebody that did vows and supposedly love her. I just feel like sometimes we let people that are cheaters get away with that shit. Yes. Like, it's okay, and it's not okay. You can really devastate somebody's mental. You can mess with their emotions. Like, it's not okay to treat somebody like that. And then the fact that you kept doing it. Like, if you're sorry, because I know some people have made mistakes and cheated and they got better and they ain't do it no more. Cool, whatever. But the fact that you kept saying sorry, I don't want to go, baby, I love it, but you kept doing it, dude. Why? You cheated on Mary. Who are you?
A bum, a hobo.
Like, the audacity. And I, as a woman who has dealt with infidelity, I know what that feels like. Well, you be like, the nerve, bruh. Who are you?
And they be the ones with the most gall, the ones that's funny looking as hell. Like, you got a lot of nerve, sir.
It be the audacity, and then they expect you to just stay.
Like your chest is like you got hit with a hot sack of nickels, and you thinking that you the shit. Cause some girls give you some play. You my husband. My name being attached to you being Mary is why they flocking to you. If you was Teddy at the Popeyes, you wouldn't get no holler.
And he should spousal support.
He got his nerve.
I feel like the courts need to do a better job. Like, for real, that we got to get these, especially if I know we can't change the important laws because they already crooked in the first place. But this marriage stuff, like, how do you get spousal support when you cheated for a whole bunch of times? Like, that should be discarded. They should instantly. We got proof that this dude cheated. There is a proof. He has admitted it on national television, on TV shows, and albums and everything over and over again. He shouldn't even fix his mouth to say he want a check of nothing from her. Absolutely nothing. You leave with nothing. You take your shoes, your socks, and your hat and get out. That's it. That's all you get.
Check that.
You don't even get your clothes. She get to sell that at Plato's Closet or wherever she gonna do it. You don't get nothing. How dare you? And he ain't even let her fail. You let her actually be more embarrassed. Like, y'all, I feel like he don't like her.
He don't.
I feel like he don't like her. He never liked her. You know how they say some spouses don't like their spouse, some wives hate their husbands, some husbands hate their wives. He don't like her. He don't. He can't.
How you gonna ask me for some money? And we got a whole 13-year-old right here. And you ain't said nothing about no child support.
For some money when you played in my face for the last 12 years, sir.
Still playing. Child support. Every time you say spousal support, child support. We playing tennis right here. Spousal, child.
Listen, you right. Yard sale in the making. Whole waiting to exhale, burn it up. Bernadette, throw the cigarette, cause what?
How much is this? How much is this antique car? What?
I be selling his drums. Does he play the guitar? All his instruments. Bruh, did I pay for that? Did that come out of my money? Because I'ma just gift it to people. See, my level of petty is a whole other level of petty. And I know, you know, we trying to be sanctified and filled with the Holy Ghost because of the people. But I think Tina need to have a little bit more gangster. You what the cousins at from the South Side?
My bad, y'all had to take a call. Sorry.
Oh, you good. Where the cousins at though? Where the hood family at? Because clearly her family was making her stay with this abuser, and I'm not gonna say her abuser as far as physically, but getting cheated on repeatedly is a source of abuse, y'all. That is a form of abuse. Somebody to keep cheating on you, the cycle. You don't think that's mental abuse?
It is. It's mental.
Emotional abuse.
It's emotional as well.
Yeah, like, bruh, and you kept, y'all. Why ain't nobody pulled a fade on Teddy?
They probably have.
Where the cousins at?
I mean, for real, they might not be. Everybody can't fight. They might be a family full of punks. I know people like that. They just generation of people that just can't fight. Like, if they get up in the confrontation zone,
they ain't got one crazy cousin. Like one.
They might not. Everybody might just be, you know, being sane and trying to maintain this.
They over there on their knees on prayer.
You know, they trying to maintain a level of imperfect perfection that they can in their little, you know, echelon. That's why I can't do that shit. I'm never gonna live up to that shit. It's not gonna happen. I'm gonna be
somebody find me the biblical
but anything that tell me that I gotta hurt myself.
Period. Anything? That's the thing, though. They manipulate you to think that, because that ain't it. That's not it. In every religion, there's like all religions, whether you are Buddhist, whether you are Muslim, whether you are Christian, whether you know, it's so many different ones. Don't none of them want you to be abused and treated terribly. Like, what is that? You just supposed to continue to be hurt. They always use Christianity for people to suffer. Like, they always want to pick and choose and find certain scriptures, but just pray through it. Oh, just forgive them. Just let it go. No, this is not, you get to just completely abuse me over and over again. Yeah. That is not God. Y'all need to figure something else out. And people that believe in God, you got to stop believing in man and actually believe in God. The problem with Tina was she was worshiping Teddy. She was worried about Teddy and not worried about God. You can get you another man, Tina, and I hope and I pray that the Lord bless you with a man that's going to really show you faithfulness and truly like you. Somebody that actually likes you, because your husband didn't. Your husband didn't. So I'm happy that the shackles is gone and you free. Hopefully, and you can actually get you a real man that's actually gonna like you. Because baby, what's up, Butter? What's up, DJ?
She gotta go heal
first. Hey, thank you.
Yeah, she gotta go heal first, because if she dragged that Teddy shit to another man, he gonna get painted.
Oh no, I'm not praying for it no time soon. I'm not praying for it no time soon. But I feel like Tina. I feel like there's hope for Tina, y'all. And the reason that everybody's so upset with Tina, because Tina is someone that I feel has been manipulated by her religion, right?
And her people.
Yeah.
Shit. Because that'd have been my sister.
Why you say that?
My sister, I'd have been like, I gotta hit me in the Jimmy. Let's get in the car, let's go. It's time to go ahead and bust all the windows out your car and your mansion and beat up your new bitch and kick her kids down the hill. And that's what we don't do. And we slapping foreheads. We breaking in. We ordering pieces to the wrong address. We doing everything to you. I would have never told my sister to stay until what the Lord say.
Again, I still feel like for them, I feel like it's the Christianity for them. And I know, again, as a person that is a Christian, I just feel like people use it to actually manipulate people. Because even with Tina saying that she supports the political party that we don't like, them people over there, the only reason Tina's saying it, she's not saying I like him, I believe in his policies. She's saying the Christian vote is Republican. As someone whose papa was a pastor, he told me that. I was raised Christians vote Republican. I'm a vote for who the hell I want to vote for. You can't tell me what to do with my vote. I've always been like that. But I do know that they have got people in Christianity faith to believe you're supposed to be Republican. Now, the one time I remember, because I was a kid and I was doing voting at school. Like when we was growing up, we used to have these things in our library where they would let us go in there and fake vote, right? So we could learn how to vote. So the year Bill Clinton was going, Yeah, the year Bill Clinton was going against Dole, right? When he fell off the stage. Remember that? When he fell off the stage?
So, like a ton of bricks.
Yes, my mom was like, all right, you get to vote today. Who you gonna vote for, right? And I was like, I'm gonna vote for Bill Clinton. And I liked Bill Clinton because he played the saxophone. That was why I liked him. He was on Arsenio Hall and he played the saxophone. I ain't know nothing about policies. I was a little kid, but I liked the saxophone. So I was voting for the saxophone player. So I was like, I'm voting for Bill Clinton. Mom was like, no, you can't vote for him. You got to vote for the other guy. And she was like, I'm going to call Papa so he can tell you. And I was like, they said in class that you vote for who you want to vote for. That's what I was saying. And she was like, yeah, but we're Christian and we supposed to vote this way. And I was like, so then she put my Papa on the phone. And Papa was like, yeah, baby, you supposed to vote for this because I was little. I was like 8 or 9. And I was like, I'm going to vote for who I want to vote for, Papa. And I told my Papa this. Like, I've always had like my own, whatever. I'm a Leo, y'all. We like
we're
that.
We're gonna do what we want to do.
We're gonna do what we want to do. So I voted who I wanted to vote for because once you in that box, can't nobody see who you voting for. I can say what I want and I can vote for who I want. But I wasn't even gonna lie. I voted for Bill Clinton. I wasn't gonna lie. So the year that Obama ran, the first year Obama ran, I remember asking my papa because I was pregnant with my daughter. And I had went to Florida because I was having a rough pregnancy. I needed to get away, right? So I came to Florida for a little bit to be with my family. And I asked Papa, because Obama was on his campaign. And I was like, Papa, who you going to vote for? You going to vote for the Christian vote? I said this to him, right? And my Papa was my favorite person in the world. Like, whatever. Y'all say something about Papa, I'm about to, for real, have to handle something because I don't play about my Papa. But, I was like, Papa, you gonna vote for the Republican? You gonna do the Christian vote? He was like, nah, baby, I'm gonna vote for the black man. So before my Papa passed, I did see him break that daggone psychological thing that they put over on Christians, making them vote a certain kind of way that's against their own benefit. You vote for something against your own benefit. So when I hear Tina get up there and say, oh yeah, it's the Republic, I'm like, okay, girl, you brainwashed, but you've been brainwashed because your husband was playing in your face and you've been staying with him. Oh, we worked it out. She just brainwashed. Like that's for real. And I'm hoping that with this shake up in her life, that she truly starts to think for herself and stop thinking like other people think for you. Because once again, Tina, the Bible says if they cheat, you can leave. So anybody that's going to tell you to stay with a repeat offender that's done played in your face with somebody that's a close friend of yours, why would you want to be with them? Why would you want to work it out with them? Like, why? If the fact that he could do that to you, no.
With no problem and be in your face eating waffles.
Lying.
On his lap.
You asked this dude, you asked him, hey, are you doing it? And he like, nah. Like lying to you. Like that is not somebody that is the devil itself.
Ain't no telling how many diseases she done caught and ain't told nobody.
You better stop it.
Exactly. Like I'm saying, like we only know what we know. We don't know the other part. We only know what we know. And what we know is enough. It's been enough. And it shouldn't have took 12 years for him to file on you.
By now. Now that's what I didn't like.
Right.
It shouldn't have took that.
She should have been
trying to Fantasia him a couple years ago.
She should have been
just let me go.
And then your kids watching you be weak. Your kids watching you let somebody treat you. And I know they done seen something. They wasn't able to keep that from them. And even as they got older, it's all over the internet. So how do you explain to your children, even with the religious component, how does it make sense? Okay, I'm going to stay with them because we've been together 212 years. So we're going to make it another 212 because we took vows before God and all of this other rhetoric. But your kids are looking at how unhappy you are, the arguments, the slam doors, the long silences. Right. And they think that that's the kind of marriage they're supposed to be in. And that suffering and struggling means you stay in your marriage. And that means you got a strong marriage. Erica was the wrong person to give her advice, that being her sister, because she getting played by Frankie Lyman.
I hope and pray for Erica's sake that, because Erica has told us that she has dealt with infidelity as well. Yeah. And I feel like that was in the show. That was what she was saying to Tina. You ain't been through this. I've been through this. And like And I guess for me, I'm a different friend, y'all. I'm a different friend. I'm just a different friend.
Same group.
Because when my friends come to me with that, I'm telling them to leave him. Like, or if you, because I have told a friend, let that man cheat in peace. I've also said that.
If you're gonna stay, shut up.
Shut up.
Nobody. Right. Just get him when he get home. When he come back.
Teresa, do you think Teresa said he had to build up his funds? What funds?
Well, her funds.
But I mean, he's been blocking her funds too, because she ain't been able to do Mary. She doing Tina Campbell and Teddy Campbell. And then y'all gotta go look it up. I actually this morning I was playing their songs this morning, and he got his own. Like, he want to be a star himself, y'all. He got the Teddy Campbell band. And he want to blow up and be a star himself. And he got some old Southern Deacon type of voice too, y'all. It ain't gonna work, Teddy. It ain't gonna work.
He sitting down there singing Negro spirituals for the one time. He down there with the family Bible.
I'm gonna watch Teddy, because if Teddy break out and pop out with some new female superstar celebrity, like, then we gonna know. But he's 51 years old. Well, he got 5 kids, 5 or 6 kids.
I thought they had like 7.
Listen, can you play this? I need to hear the song. What you talking about?
I know 8 is enough.
You want to hear the Teddy Campbell song? Let me let y'all hear that song. Hold on.
Let's play a snippet. Don't play a whole thing. Because I just want to hear how you did some fail for. You better be singing like Luther Vandross.
Girl, it ain't. It ain't.
And I'm talking about the big Luther.
You about to play it, Twin?
Yeah, I am. I'm looking it up right now, Twin. I'm about to find that song, because I was like, what?
Oh my God.
I didn't know he was singing.
Not the
I he played in the band.
That shit is on the Pop-Tart charts, because I ain't heard peep or whisper.
Me either.
And they put out a whole bunch of stuff too. Like a whole bunch of stuff.
Hold on a minute, Twin. Hey, your sister-in-law got a whole show that I hear every morning. I ain't heard you on there.
Right. I ain't heard
you ain't been a guest or nothing.
Nothing.
I be listening every morning.
Performance. You ain't got on no podcast and said, we didn't even know y'all was together in a group. See, we knew y'all was a couple of fools, but we didn't know y'all was in a group.
Okay, y'all. The song is called Marry Me. I want to try to listen. I'm going to turn it up. Listen.
We already married. What you talking about?
It came out in 2021.
Good. They done married, remarried. Let me hush.
Yeah.
If it's all right with you, baby, would you be my wife? Would you take my hand again?
Wait, what?
No, thank you.
Would you just...
Girl, I like to knock my soul down.
He sound like Gerald Levert had a stroke.
Again, baby, would you?
Now you being nice, Twin.
I hear the verse.
Our ups and downs, so many storms, girl.
Oh, yeah. What is this? What note was that?
Take a vow. Girl, you stay.
It's in the background.
The music.
He said, when you take a vow, you stay and work it out.
That don't spell songs. You over there conjuring up spells over there in the name of I blocked that in the name of
When you find out he's dipping the dab, and that's when you pack your shit up and put his ass out. There go a burst.
Teresa said, we killing Teddy. We got to. I mean, unallowing, pow and Teddy. But we got to, because I know the world is about to they have been tearing Tina open. And rightfully so, because once again, Tina cussed me out. And a few other people out.
Y'all got to understand, 12 years ago, she got us.
She let us have it, y'all.
Okay.
Well, I wish I'd have been on the motherfucking thing. I'd have been like, girl, you upset about some trash. You want to be Ricky the
Tina actually, like, on my tweet, she said some stuff. I can't remember what it was, but Tina let me have it. I totally understand, because I was like, you know what? You right. That's your marriage. That's your husband.
Right about that.
Good luck.
All in the radio station.
Good luck. And y'all know I'm a little bit petty. And y'all know I'm a Leo, so I mean, I told you so, Tina. I told you so. That level of pain that you had, and you were vulnerable enough to show it on television. You should have been strong enough to leave, because that would have been way more powerful to your fan base, to your following, to the women that are Christians, that you can walk the hell away. You do not have to stay with someone that does not treat you white. You're not staying with someone that continues to abuse you as far as infidelity over and over again. That is the pain that you keep having. And in that clip, she was saying how he kept telling her different stuff. He'll wait 8 months and then tell her something else. Then 2 weeks later, he tell her something else. Then a couple of months later, he tell her something else. Another person, this, that, and the other. That's long. Like, he had affairs.
Warning comes before Z.
With a Z. With a Z.
And she was thinking they was happy, they was good. Her man loved her, and I mean, she was working. She was working to provide for her family.
I'm saying like, twin. I'm not saying she knew. I'm saying like, we as women, when we all in, we tend to miss certain things that if we had hindsight is 2020. And if you look back, you'll be like, you know what, there was some such shit, but you so caught up in the love and then the minutia of the bullshit, you not even paying attention that the pink flags are really red flags, but because you got rose-colored glasses.
And she also trusted him because she was out of town, you know, like going to work on tour to build this brand. Because of course he encouraging that, because that's a bag for him, right?
Yeah, that's a bag for him.
Warren went. Huh? I said Warren went with his wife. Why he couldn't go? That's what I couldn't understand.
And by the time, y'all got to realize too, by the time that we were seeing this on TV, Warren and Erica's infidelity issues had already happened. That happened very early in Mary's career. And allegedly, Warren was remorseful. He apologized. He went and got therapy, and he worked to fix it with his wife.
He did.
Supposedly, he has been doing good ever since. Like, I know Warren is like now a minister, and like he's trying to move a different way. So I'm not saying that people can't get better. I'm not saying people can't get better. I hope so. I hope for Erica that Warren is better. But sometimes people don't change and don't want to. And I mean, even if you took your husband back, if he did it again, why you take him back again? Like, what's the continue to keep? Like, how do you say
waiting on a rematch? I mean, what's going on?
You mess with my friend. It's over, dude. You chose somebody close to me. You didn't just hurt me with betrayal. You made it intentional. You made it personal. Like, you really like dug in there to hurt me. There would have been no coming back. Absolutely none. And then people was talking about how, you know, she should have been more about her husband. I personally feel like the betrayal, like, was from her husband for sure. But that friendship, we're friends. How dare you? You don't catch this fade. As a friend, you're catching it. You're catching it. Yes. So get ready.
We going to the bar.
Go. You catching these hands because you don't get to do that. Neither one. That had to be the ultimate betrayal. And I'm not the way they played it out on television. It seemed like that was the first one she found out about, right? So for me, ain't no coming back from that.
Yeah,
ain't no coming back from that.
I'm coming back from jail.
I met a girl at the grocery store and had a little moment. This person has continued to come around and be in your face. She got your kids. She taking care of your kids and smiling in your face. And then when you go out of town, we linking up in your house, maybe.
In my house, though, I done stuck the blood in her chest and walked in.
Tina said this lady had access to her house and her kids, so maybe.
Oh, I didn't tell her what she was saying in front of her babies.
And where is that lady at? Because right now, okay, so during that time, we had the internet, but it wasn't as savage as it is now.
It ain't savage now.
Y'all find her, because where's she at?
Yeah, come on, TikTok.
What kind of friend are you? Like, we need to read her ass, too. What kind of friend are you to mess with your friend's husband? And then you weren't even woman enough to face her when she called you. You need to catch a two-piece quick, too.
No, not a 2-piece. That's uppercut.
Hey. Well, that's the people that she walked by faith and then fight on sight.
On sight.
Okay. We're glad that she didn't do that.
I could do both.
We know you gonna do it, twin.
I can do both.
Exactly. Teresa's right. Intentionally betrayed her and did it to hurt her beyond
repair. Yes, beyond
repair. That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you get over? Like, how do you in a relationship get over that hump? That's not like I'm different, y'all. I'm different. Cheating is my deal breaker. Cheating is my deal breaker. You don't get to cheat on me. That's because, again, do y'all see me? Y'all see how I look? Y'all see how I look? I don't ever have a problem having men attention. So if I'm able to compose myself and be respectful and not step out and mess out on you, you don't get to do that to me either. Because I'm that chick. I can do it. Don't play with me. If you having fun, I'm having fun too. Wait a minute.
Let them know.
Anything you can do, I can do better. I got 8 or 9 of my inbox begging. Don't play with me.
DM, stay on jump.
Like, and I know Tina had dudes. Like, that's one thing that men will say. Women, we always have options, and we don't have to work hard. Even if they dusty, not cute, bummy, whatever, we always got options. Guys be having to work. Unless they're attractive, they got a bag, whatever. Guys actually got to work for their options. So the fact of the matter is, Tina ain't never had no issue getting somebody. You could have left her, Teddy. Why was you playing with her like that? Like, for real, where is Teddy's homeboys? Warren ain't check him hard enough. Like, for real. And with this backlash,
he didn't want to be a part of it.
I'm seeing everybody talking smack about Tina. Why ain't nobody tagging Teddy's ass? Let's tag Teddy in this.
I know that's right, for real, because that Ice Age little Jabberwocky looking motherfucker, damn nerve.
Jesus.
You got your damn nerve. You funny looking as hell. You out here with got more head than you got body. Got your nerve to be out here destroying lives. You done affected your kids and her forever.
And fans.
Oh Lord, I don't know. We got and Dion that's trying to come up. Dion talking to chat. Let me know. Let me know what you want to talk about before I let you in. Make sure you ain't no troll.
Yeah, because hey, I'm cocked on
baby. Yeah, we got twins. She ready. Don't play with our conversation. This is us right now. I stay on the full clip. We said go on your own life.
Come on up. You want Dion to come on up?
Nah, I want Dion to say something in the chat to make sure Dion ain't no troll.
Right, because this live will get real ugly. They might shut us down like, hey, that girl on there is fooling. They're going to be like, cut the live right now. You're going to get the message twin. They're going to be talking about live ending in 3.
Dion said trolling. Dion said trolling.
Just hit the like, Dion. Just hit the like right there. Just hit the like and you, hey, it's free.
Troll in the chat. Just troll in the chat. Look, don't troll us.
Hit the like while you're in there. Appreciate you coming through.
We don't want that. We don't want no parts.
We do want to hear your side.
Okay, so guys, do y'all? Okay, like let's.
I want to hear from a guy.
Let's be mature.
Yes.
Have you ever? Because Confessor Cat, y'all know we're doing a Confessor Cat.
Oh shit.
Confessor Cat. I have been cheated on and I took them back.
Yeah.
That's cat for me. I can't remember anybody that done. Nope.
Oh, you know. Yeah, that I ain't even acceptable.
But for me, I've already held your wake, funeral, repast. I done got the girl with the dimples in her elbows and make the macaroni and cheese. You're dead to me. You're no longer in my purview.
Oh, let you up. You
okay, I think that's my cousin. That's my cousin Tay. Okay, yeah, okay. You can let Tay.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say.
All right.
What's going on?
I mean, looking like.
Y'all keep playing with me, man. Quit playing with me.
What's up, cuz?
What's up, I'm trolling today.
I know, you be trolling. Gotta watch
Tap the screen.
Hey, I'm tapping. Boom, 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 boom.
Yes, appreciate it, baby. Welcome.
Okay, hey, so cuz, have you followed the Mary situation at all?
No.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Let me just ask you this as a man, right?
Yeah.
A woman, because you married, you a married man. A husband cheats on his wife with her family friend that she's turned into the nanny. Is that grounds for divorce, or should she work it out? Because, you know, it's a good man, Savannah.
Hold on. Hey, cuz, say it one more time, because I'm Luke over here with me, too. We about to move my cousin Niqua, so tell me, say that one more time. Say it one more time.
Husband cheats on his wife. Christian.
Christian
yeah,
woman.
Christian. Big Christian. family. Husband cheats on his wife with the family friend that is like the nanny to their children. She's like the godmother to their children through the mother. He cheats and has an affair with this woman. Should she stay or should she leave?
It depends on how much you invested into that relationship.
What you mean?
If you invested a lot, it's either you're gonna accept the demon that you got, or you're gonna go find yourself a witch and you don't know what they gonna bring. So it depends on how much you invested. If you invested a lot into that person, then you're gonna work it out and you're gonna figure out how you're gonna come around it, figure out why they cheated, boom, boom, boom.
How do you do that? If your wife were to cheat on you with a homeboy that's been in your life forever, how do you get through that?
Me, I'm gonna find me another person. Me, I
know that's right.
Me, I can't do it.
I like how you think.
But I ain't like everybody else. But me, I just
wondering where he was going with it for a second. Twin, I ain't gonna lie, my
head. Me, I can't handle that. I can't handle that type of pressure. That's too much pressure for me, right? Because now I'm gonna see this person. They're like, oh yeah, I know how his wife tastes. I know how his wife tastes. I ain't got time for none of that. But there are certain people I do know who are married who have cheated on each other and they work it out. So it just depends on the person's mind.
I can hear that, but I also can call cap because of the circumstance and situation I said. It's one thing to cheat. I'm leaving if you cheat, period. But the cheat with my friend, somebody I grew up with, somebody I know that I'm close to, I don't feel like you like me if you do that.
But my thing is this: is it the husband fault or is it the friend fault? Because
both their fault.
Both. How is it one over the other?
But who would you be more mad at?
Both. They both catching these hands. Both.
We going to
let me pray for them.
We going to the barber shop. Everybody gets a fade. You get a fade. You get a fade. You get a fade. You get a fade.
Yeah, that ain't. And there's no one is more than the other. Number one, the friend that's messed up. We friends, dog. We don't do that to each other. And if you take a vow with me to be my spouse, we took vows, dude. You don't do that. Everybody wrong. Ain't no more wrong than the other.
I think majority of the people in today's world, with our society that we live in now, they don't value marriage like a lot of us do that's born in our time. So in our time, we value marriage a little bit more than these new people. Yeah, so I look at it. It depends on the type of person you're dealing with. You're dealing with somebody that can, you can be a new dirty draws to them. I'm trying to tell you, you guys are ratchets out here, real ratchets
with a capital aura.
Yeah, that will marry you just for the name. Just say, oh, I got married before.
Oh, for the wedding. Some people want the wedding and not the marriage.
Huh?
That's true.
Yeah, some people want the wedding and not the marriage, and I understand that. But these is Christian, devout Christian, Bible thumping, toting, scripture speaking.
Cause look, Christian people are some of the most wicked people you could ever meet in this world.
Come through and say it now.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Christian people, they're the people that they would go in church, they would pray to the Almighty, and then go outside and shake that booty.
When you say because you're not up here on the screen, you gotta say Christian people, because that's what I call it. Like, I grew up in church saying that. You see hypocrites in the church all day, every day.
Listen, cuz we was there, and you know at New Friendship what was going on.
Oh yes, oh yes. That's why I said we seen it. We grew up seeing it, but I think that's probably why I'm able to not let them manipulate me with my life, because you're not about to tell me I gotta sit in some stuff when I done seen you. Right. You are not perfect, so don't tell me nothing. Don't tell me nothing. I'm not going to sit in something where someone continues to hurt me. Like, people act like cheating is just, it's okay, get over it. Well, they act like that when it's a woman. Because I see a whole bunch of guys, even my boo, Jamie Foxx, my man in my head, it has the mentality of, if a woman cheats on a man, if a man cheats on a woman, it's easier. It's terrible. It's sad, and you can't do it. But if a woman does it to a man, that's devastating. That's the worst. Absolutely not. They both the same. How your feelings more soft than mine? I'm a girl. You a man.
Can I be vulgar and tell you why? Can I be vulgar and tell you why?
It ain't true, but you can try.
All right, so my thing is this, right? Now you know I'm a chemist, right? And you know I specialize in purity of cleaning solvents and all that kind of stuff, right? Things are as pure as the instrument can test, right? So when it comes to a man, we got a penis. We can wash that bitch the fuck off, and then boom, we clean. But with a woman, it's like something going inside, and you don't know how you can get that cleaned out. So it's like it make the woman stuff.
You are
It make the woman.
mansplaining, sir.
I just-
And that's some bullshit. Okay, hurt is hurt, pain is pain. A woman's
Hey, Queen.
feelings is
Hey, Queen.
valid, just
Queen,
like a
fill me up.
man's. Just because your feelings hurt and you feel it more does not mean my feelings are valued less because you
No.
don't feel it.
No,
Just like
everybody
you want
has
a woman
entitled to
to
their feelings.
consider how you feel and your
Yeah.
heart and how broken you consider a woman. We both humans.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. No, that's true. Everybody have their feelings, but you can never say that we don't have what's that thing called when somebody can do something. I've been drinking last night, so I still have that little hangover a little bit. When somebody
Last night though, I've been drinking last night.
listen, I'm telling you, that stuff it hanging all the way over still right now. But
What you drinking? You say?
so no, I was drinking Milagro all last night, so I'm feeling good.
Yeah, you was on Cloud 99.
What's up, Helen? Helen's in the building.
What's up, Helen? All right, so
Go
look,
ahead, finish mansplaining it for us. Go ahead.
You know, so you know how women could do certain things that men can't do. Men could do certain things that women can't do. You know what I'm saying? And that's the truth, right? That's 100% the truth. Like, y'all don't believe that to be true?
I feel like
to a certain extent, yes.
I feel like when y'all say that, y'all take away our feelings and how we feel.
Right.
Like I have been cheated on. This shit hurts. It hurts really bad. It hurts really bad. So to tell me that it hurts more to a man than me, how? How was your heart affected worse than mine? My shit, I was devastated. I was broken.
It's all betrayal at the end of the day.
That didn't feel good. So how you gonna tell me my shit don't matter as much as yours? Why? Because I had a vagina, so my shit don't matter like yours. Your penis made your hurt more. That's what it is.
No, I'm not saying that. No, the feelings gonna still be the feelings.
That's all that matters, though. That's what it matters. If you're in a relationship with someone, when you go out and you step out and you betray them, you're betraying their feelings. You're hurting them. It's not about ego.
No,
when a man gets cheated on, all he think about is ego. All other men done been in there. Oh man, I can't be around the boys. That's ego. I'm talking about real hurt. I have seen a friend seriously sitting almost unalive herself for being cheated on. She was broken. That man ruined her. And then it was like, but babe, I said sorry, let it go. Like y'all brush that shit off like it don't matter because we women. Like, why do we gotta keep taking that shit? And then they tell you to stay. They sat and told this church lady, stay with him because God wants you to forgive. Forgive him. And then he kept doing it over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
Like that stuff hurts. And I just get upset when men brush off a woman's feelings like it don't matter because they women. Like y'all really don't like us if y'all think that shit hurts. It hurts.
We love y'all. We can't live without y'all.
Then stop treating us like shit. Not you, but I'm just saying.
Savannah, he ain't did nothing to you. Calm down, Savannah. He ain't did nothing to you.
My cousin here. Hey, cuz, my cousin here. I'm gonna holler at you in a second. All right?
Okay, love you, cuz. Thanks for coming up.
Bye, cuz.
I told y'all I was gonna be triggered. I was like, this show gonna trigger the hell out of me because can't nobody make it seem like it's okay to treat that lady like that.
Your Leo was Leo when grew up.
Yeah. Calm down. Let's take a minute right there, Savannah.
I seen your man lip up and everything.
Exactly in your neck.
You was on a roll, girl. Don't get it twisted.
Calm down, Savannah. Calm down. You got a good man.
Right.
I'm good. I'm all right where I'm at right now. Yeah, I don't deal with that no more, but I left though. And Tina should have left when I told her to leave.
I replace. I don't got time. And if I get too much in the tizzy, I'll be by myself. Because when I was raising my children, I was single for 14 years.
I actually like
it. It didn't bother me to be single. I had a full life. I did everything. I worked. I had a social life. Or whatever.
You can go out and socialize. Yeah, I mean, that's one thing people got to learn how to love themselves. You gotta learn how to love themselves and stop again, when I said Tina was worshiping the man and not God.
She was, or whatever he was doing. He might have been wrapping his tongue around her fallopian tubes.
And it's a whole bunch of them that do that too. Don't get it twisted. What one can do, another one can do. Don't play like that.
But that's a gimmick, though. You see, them church girls, a lot of them, not all of them, but I say some of them, be sheltered. And if a certain caliber of guy,
I think Tina might have been one of the shelter church girls.
They can be beguiled. They can be beguiled because they not picking up like a street smart chick will pick up on certain cues or a certain thing a dude to say or a different energy and pick up on it and know how to pivot around that. But the church girls don't understand how the world works because they look at it through the lens of religion instead of cause and effect. More than one thing can be true than once, and time, place, and things. Mm-hmm. They don't understand all that. They just be like, "Oh, we in love," and this is the portrait of the house and the picket fence, and we took vows and we're married, and premarital sex is wrong, and all of that, all coming from that world. And you meet a true straight thug. You might be a little educated or whatever, but he's street smart, and you not. And now he got you in a conundrum, wrapped in a riddle, wrapped in a fucking enigma because you don't know better. You can't see around corners. They've been together since they was young.
You're right.
Ain't no telling what kind of manipulations done happened over the years or why she was just so into him like that. Yeah. She fell in love with 15-year-old Teddy.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take a song break and go potty. And I'm gonna let y'all know what Fantasia said is what Tina should have did a long time ago. Okay?
Fantasia, word from the valedictorian section.
You better learn from Queen Tasia, because Tasia let it be known, okay, that if you don't want me, don't talk to me.
Yeah, go ahead and move out the whole state.
Go ahead and do what?
Free yourself.
She moved out the whole state.
Don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go and find somebody else.
Thanks, twin.
Get your ass on like you been spit on. Kick rocks with an open toe Air Max, motherfucker. Yeah. Right, beat it, Creek, scram.
Thank y'all for turning in. We on this commercial break. Talking about Tina and Teddy.
Talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. Don't talk to me. Take your ass to that hoe out. That's what you was last night. So you don't need to come to my door looking all long faces, wanting to pack your bag with your PlayStation and your crusty socks. Go on about your business. Yeah. Keep on walking. I ain't talking anymore. Bye. Yeah. Hey, just said you had to go.
Indeed.
That's what she should have been saying. That old blanket foot dragging ass nigga. That's what she should have been saying to him. Yeah. He knew it was over 12 years ago. He stayed because he knew he wanted that bag.
That bag, and he didn't want to pay that child support.
That's why he said, I want visitation. I don't want no 50-50 custody. And they don't ever want 50-50 custody.
They ain't even talk about child support. That baby 13. Hey, come on.
Well, most dudes, that's a bluff anyway. That 50-50 custody ain't no threat to no real woman. That know that a father being in their child life is important. Exactly. So why would I fight you unless something wrong with you? You supposed to threat to my child's existence? No. But if we got an amicable relationship as far as co-parenting, there's no reason why you can't get them half the time. That'll cut some of your child support down. Because you get them 50% of the time. You would think these still would be smart enough to understand that. But girl, once again, the smooth brain
like I said, I'm glad she didn't. She went on faith and didn't fight on sight.
She should have did both. I would have had faith that I'm gonna fight on sight. Yes. And I would have fought on sight with the faith that I'm kicking ass. His and hers. I'd have had a Hemi and a Jimmy for both of them. I'd have did a drive-by on them, a drive-by bricking. I'd have had somebody drive me in an Uber or something and ride past real slow and just, hey, catch them outside. How about that?
But like I said, when they went on their tours and stuff, I couldn't understand why he couldn't go. And Warren went everywhere Erica went.
Right.
Everywhere Erica went. If he wasn't there, he was coming.
Because he would have to deal with them children on the road. You know what I'm saying? And even though Warren and them just had the one, do they got 1 or 2 kids?
I think 2.
Okay. They got 2 children. But then they don't really want to deal with them kids. They don't away from him to keep Tina in a certain, headspace.
Yeah.
Men will make children just to control a woman and how she move, groove, and emotion through life.
Right.
They literally create a whole human just to have an overlord over a woman.
I seen that recently.
Be proud of it. Like, yeah, every time the guy on Dr. Phil, when I used to watch Dr. Phil, he said every time she gets pregnant, it seems like her marriage gets better. But then when she's not pregnant, you throwing her out of the damn off the trellis into the damn Volvo in the yard.
How does it get better when you're pregnant? Like, I'm telling you, y'all, the way man logic is, like the way they are mansplain and they logic, sometimes you be like, what?
Smooth brain.
Ever since he ate that apple and said, "Hey, you want some?" They've been saying this.
I think Adam ate it and blamed Eve because why the dudes have
That's what he did. That's what he did.
He probably did. It was
he did.
And he put it on her.
Yeah, and put it on her. That's why they got the Adam's apple. That's how you know what a man put it together. Adam's apple and women's is together.
Yeah, he got the Adam's apple because he ate the apple first
and blamed it on Eve. Who did the snake really talk to? I think the snake was Adam's ping. I think it was symbolic. I think they was in there talking to each other, talking about how they was gonna set up Eve.
It might be some symbolism in there somewhere. I don't know.
Now she got to go through the wilderness 73 days and 74 nights or whatever, banished forever.
AI said debating if cheating is worse for a man or a woman. It's not worse for either, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
The problem is trying to make it feel like it's different.
Wrong messaging.
Right.
Y'all
trying to make it seem like, and I understand it's a debate. So people gonna debate, they're gonna have their opinions, and that's great. But like at the end of the day, how is it worse for one than the other? Everybody is hurt. Like I have seen men cheated on and how devastated they are. I have seen women cheated on. It hurts.
It's a tough customer.
It's devastating, brother. But no matter what gender you are, like you shouldn't do it. And I really truly feel like some men feel like women can take it better. Like what? What do you mean we can take abuse, we can take pain? A woman that you supposedly love, it's okay, she can take the pain. Really? Who wants to be with someone that's gonna give them some pain?
I done heard dudes say they lied to their main bitch because they love her. I said, now what kind of flavor of stupid is that? What flavor is that?
What kind of flavor love is that?
I actually, that's mansplaining it. I actually understand why they feel that way. It's still stupid, but they feel like they don't want to hurt her feelings. So they lie. They'll tell a side chick the truth because they don't care about her feelings. But they lie to their woman because they don't want to hurt her feelings. How about don't do it?
How about don't put your main in danger because some of these side chicks decide to main and run alive.
And you sitting and you cupcaking and you telling her all this business. So she know about your main, but your main is left unequipped.
Right.
She is left defenseless. She is left vulnerable because she knows nothing. How is that love? How do you love her more, sir?
You can't. That's how you know they smooth brain, girl. And they don't have no ridges to their brains. I bet
Okay,
you.
and then Miss Mason has said, I saw that earlier, but I was trying to continue the conversation. She has said earlier that she has actually been cheated on and took back. So let me ask you this, because she's like me. She comes from the Christian world. Did you take back because of that, or was it like emotions and feelings, or people telling you like, oh, forgive, people make mistakes, it's okay? Like, you know, a mistake from cheating could be a disease.
I know that's right, Miss
A, mis-
Mason.
a mistake could be a mistake could be a baby. A mistake could be somebody can pop up on your house and want to fight you don't know about. Like that those type of mistakes can be very dangerous.
A mistake could be an STI that you can't get rid of.
Exactly. She said, I refuse to give the title to someone who has no intention. Exactly.
All right now. Clock it.
Right. She said we have a child. So yeah, I understand that. And I experienced it shortly.
It's
In my marriage, but that ain't for me. I can't. And I'm not even I actually tried in my brain. I was like, can I get through this? Because I always knew cheating was something that's just not for me, right? I knew that because my pride, you know what I mean? And I ain't gonna let stuff go. I'm that type of girl where we be 5 years later, I'm like, oh, does she look like the girl you was messing with? Like I'm not gonna let it go.
I can't keep my story straight. I could never be a cheater because I'm gonna get Derek confused with Tank, and Tank confused with Black, and Black. We went to the Cheesecake Factory, and they be like, "We ain't been to no Cheesecake Factory." I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
I'm me neither.
keep up with the lies.
Me neither, Celeste. I'm not okay knowingly sharing. I'm not okay not knowing, because once I find out, it's a problem. Like I don't want to share. I don't, and I shouldn't have to. And if you are the type of person that likes to have multiple, fine, let me go. I will not have a problem finding someone else, sir.
Yeah,
I
because folks are
promise
looking
you I
at
won't.
people's my charts. They just picking people, not looking at my charts.
Yeah,
Me and my
it's a real thing. It's a real
I
thing.
was in a relationship with for a couple years. Our first date was the clinic. Real talk.
I know that's right.
Because prophylactics or none, things break, things falter. I want to make sure that you don't give me the heebie-jeebies. I don't want the whammy. I'm cool. I know people that have to contend with that. It's not something that I want to deal with. So if I can't see
My
that chart,
my 9 to 5 is in a gynecology office. Y'all don't hear the stories that I hear every day. Like every day, the stories that I hear, the stuff that like for real, and it's real out here. It's so real out here.
ooh,
So real. And it be women that's married. Like I've been married for 45 years. What you mean? Like
got fraggles in there. Yup.
this is what happens. And then it's like
My Lord.
it's worse. Oh, it's worse if a woman cheats on a man. Really?
Right, but you got Ricky the Raccoon and the rest of the Aristocats living in my stuff. And I got married and took vows and still wind up on the Contagion. That's crazy. I had a friend, and well, she's no longer here. She's deceased, but I used to work with her years ago, and she got married to her husband and was a virgin when according to her, she said she was a virgin when they met. He was her first. They was together 17 years, 3 years. Like 3 years after after their 15th year anniversary, she started feeling sick, feeling tired, all these symptoms and stuff. And she would just like bat them away because they would go away and come back, go away. She dismissed it as flu and stuff like that. By the time I met her, she was already sick. She had just like found out probably a year or so before I met her that she had HIV. Well, it progressed very fast. So by the time I met her, and maybe a year and some change after I knew her, she was already gone.
And that's like what could happen that people do not pay attention to. Like seriously, when it comes to situations like what Tina went through, right? It's not like he did it one time. He was a repeat offender multiple times.
Didn't care at
Did
all.
not care. Like you don't care about your wife. That's why I'm pissed at Tina for not listening to me in the first place. You know, I think maybe because she older than me. And the rest of us that was saying stuff to her. But girl, like look. You know what I'm saying? And again, we don't know exactly what happened because we only know what they show. Like when people married people and the problems, a person that's divorced, People don't know what you go through on the inside of that marriage. You really do not know everything that somebody go through. So the fact that she was vulnerable enough to share so much of it with us, that was enough for you to walk away.
Yes.
Because the fact that this man has now decided to file 12 years later, y'all done been married for 25 years, and now he want to divorce you.
Century. Damn, no.
Yeah.
That's a quarter of a century.
12 years ago, you could have left him. You could have been on your new man by now, girl. Happy and everything. Just good. Singing with Mary. You would have had to break out your group. You could have still been thriving. Y'all could still be touring. New man, happiness, glow. And now you got to go through this 12 years later. And I know that marriage was not peaches and cream and roses. You was too busy trying to sell it to us. You was too busy trying to tour, trying to make us buy the albums to make him feel like he was doing something. Don't nobody want to hear Teddy.
I didn't even know he even made music. I'm tripping. I thought he played the kazoo or something. I didn't know.
Girl, clearly Teddy won. Clearly, he wanted to be Girl, they got Christmas album. They got Christmas album that came out. Like, when I was looking at everything that they did, I was like, dang.
Christmas.
He sounded like a slow
what year that was?
I'm about to look up the years. Hold on, I'm gonna look up
years with an S. Wait a minute, the years with an S. He's got a year's worth of music.
Both of them.
Wow.
I thought he played drums in the band.
Like, what happened was they ended up putting out, like, she left the freaking Mary and started doing music with her husband.
That's what happened.
Just so she could keep tabs on him, and he still had bitches.
And he still, okay. Man, that's real.
I guess we didn't have no reality show to know, but we can pay attention and we can put two and two together.
Oh,
he probably can play the kazoo, battling them drums and singing.
Okay, so they got
in this garbage.
Let's see. There's she had an album out called "It's Still Personal." I guess that was her album. He's on that song. It's called "Speak the Word." He's featured on that song. That came out in 2015. Then they got albums from them. They released a single in 2021 called 21. And then they had a Merry Christmas EP in 2021.
Jesus fix it.
And then they got an album, Christmas at Our House in 2022.
Christmas. Wait a minute. You said Christmas albums at our house?
It's one called Married at Christmas. That was 2021. And then they did a whole album called Christmas at Our House. That came out in 2022. I want to hear
that. Girl, what?
That sound like opiates down our throats. Are you serious? Like,
and then they separated allegedly in 2024.
So she knew what's coming, man.
So she should have failed. Why you let him fail first?
Wait a minute. So he had her working just year after year, grinding on his stuff, and then boom.
And they got grinding hard because they on the Pop-Tart charge back. I ain't heard a cricket.
I ain't heard them either, girl. Oh my Lord.
You can't even say they on the chitlin circuit. They ain't even on the plate.
Right.
You got to be on the chitlin circuit. You had to have been hot as fuck at one time. And now
y'all keep talking. Y'all keep talking.
I just can't understand how you left a career where millions of fans and the way you. Let me tell you. Now Tina got anointed voice. She do. You can feel her.
She can sing. She got it.
Yeah, she can sing. Now she can sing.
SANG. Sing. Mm-hmm.
And you left that. And do you know how many lives that you could have saved? Your music was phenomenal. I mean, amazing. I've been following them.
Shackles was my shit. I still play it.
Yeah. It's just that I can't understand how did you just let that go.
When you let a motherfucker get into your nervous system like that, it's like almost like a drug. It's almost like every time of going round and round with him in this cycle of bullshit, it provides a high. And then having to keep tabs on him and check passwords, keep him close. Now, I don't really believe in your music. I already know you sound like shit, but I'm going to get on here and put my name or, you know what I'm saying, leave what I'm doing and try to help your shit because I want to make sure you ain't messing with no other bitches. Not I need to get away from you because the fact that you mess with so many other bitches is dangerous for me and my children. Excuse me, I want to keep you close. I want to make sure you're here. I want to keep you close to my bosom. And I lose everything just to keep you. That is crazy work.
When you make a promise to God like that, to God, and you marry, you have to still put God first and then your husband. But she flipped the
I think
script,
with
and
Tina,
that's when
I think Tina really took her vows like and her faith and all that serious. I think Teddy is an
let
imposter.
me take a face serious. That's just my opinion right now.
He's not he's not just an imposter. He is Jar Jar Binks from Star Wars.
Like, I don't think Teddy is a Christian. I don't think Teddy took
No, he
vows
ain't no
serious.
Christian.
I don't think he
No
had about
Christian.
faith. Like when we talk about, and I think he used the vows and all that stuff to manipulate Tina because, like
Yeah.
Twin was saying, some Christian girls grow up in a very secluded,
Yeah.
lifestyle. If my parents weren't in Cincinnati, because like I told y'all, my family comes from a small town, right? In Ohio. And it's a small town community. If you stay there your whole life, that's kind of it. That's just what you used to. That's how y'all do. That's what's around you. It's a small and that it's not that far. And a lot of people they be there and that's where they at. Now, the generations after my grandparents, they start moving out of the city and going other places to actually see how the world gets down. But if I would have been in that environment my whole life, I would have been that type of girl because it was church all the time, this, that, and the other. People, can use those things to manipulate you. But I actually grew up in the city and I would come for the summers and see the country life and then be in the city, you know what I mean? And that's how it was. So my look at stuff is a little different because I know how humans are, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it's one thing to say we're supposed to honor God and do this kind of stuff. But again, man is different and man make mistakes and man manipulate and man, sneaky and do all kind of stuff. I'm not about to give you the faith and trust that I give God. Absolutely not. And if you prove yourself not to be trustworthy, I'm bouncing.
Girl, like a bouncing ball.
I ain't got time for that. And the problem is when they use terms like forgiveness.
It's not for you. It's not for them. It's for you. Fuck that.
Yeah, they use that to manipulate every time. One thing, Twin, if you look at when someone in the community is unalived, right?
Yeah.
The first thing I notice is when they do interviews on the news, they ask the family, "Do you forgive?"
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah, and that's it. And a lot of times they be like, "Yeah, I gotta forgive them, so I don't be walking around with hate in my heart." What?
They better not ask me nothing like that because they gonna be like beep 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 beep.
Girl, not just beep 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 beep.
Forgive and
This heifer
forget.
talking about welcome to the Terror Dome. I'm calling for everybody.
I don't forgive shit. I be on there going, "I'm forgiveness." What the hell? Somebody killed your mama? Would you forget? I would the interview would they be like, "Cut, stop, cut," because no, you didn't. Absolutely don't. I'm like Samuel Jackson. Yeah, I killed him, but I heard me burn in hell. Like I'm that person.
A time to kill. A time to kill.
Yeah.
Right there.
What you mean forgive? For what? Did he say I'm sorry when he did it?
They used to say, "I ain't Jesus."
Try Jesus, not me.
Right.
Try Jesus.
I let the Lord do His work.
Don't try me.
I'm an imperfect human. I can't live my life strictly according to no religion because I'm too out loud and in color.
And there's too many people that uses that to play in your face. That's the whole thing. They use faith and religion as a weakness to play with you, even with like the politics. Like again,
to shun people, like you know what I'm saying. There's people that have been abused by the church. You know what I'm saying? SA'd by people in the church.
Yes.
And then the church members would get together and circle the wagons around the abuser and not the abused. And they make the abused feel like they done did something wrong because they stand on business and open their mouth and call out their abuse and their abuser and want justice. Then now they being shunned and they come up with all kind of scriptures about how you supposed to forgive the abuser, but then forget about the scripture where it say don't eat crab legs.
I saw that, girl. I saw that back in 2020. Girl, I was at
lived the whole thing.
I was working during COVID. I had this little job during COVID, and this lady was telling me about eating seafood and how it's in Dubai. I said, "Wait a minute, who said that?"
I'm not a Christian. I don't follow them rules. You can't hold me accountable for something I ain't signed up for.
I ain't know nothing about that.
Give me a pass the butter. Shit. The most
Again,
I
they
ever
like to
what you
cherry
gonna
pick.
say?
They like to cherry pick what scriptures
They
works for
do.
them and skip over other scriptures. And I think at the end of the day, God loves me. He wants us to be right. He wants us to treat people right. That's
Yeah.
really it.
For real. The baseline.
That's it. And then people like to manipulate and use certain stuff for their benefit, for what
Yeah.
works for their
Yeah.
agenda. And that's the thing when it comes to the church, you got to stop worshiping the church. You got to stop worshiping the man. It's supposed to be
How
about
many
the God.
anniversaries we got to have this year?
But see, the pulpit pimps mess it up when they sit up there and they get up there with the prosperity preaching and oh, you got a G5, but there's people in your congregation lights getting cut off, they can't get no help. Or if you a church like the lady that called around different churches and said her baby
I've seen that.
and need a formula, and it wasn't real, but it was just the fact how many no's she got from people that are supposed to help out the meek and the sick and the less fortunate and all of the things. And then she got told no. And the one lady asked her, well, are you a member of the church? Why does that freaking matter? Ain't we all in the body of Christ? So we all in the body. Brother can ask a told, like, hey, what's up? Can I get something? We supposed to be all in the body of Christ, right? So how and why the only people that gave her milk or was talking about giving her milk was Islamic mosques. Everybody else told her no. No, they couldn't do it, or they didn't do that, or whatever. Like y'all ain't. It's not enough for y'all on site to be like, hey, if somebody on the phone that need a can of formula, I don't know who this is. Y'all got a couple dollars, maybe we can go in on the can just for her to have at least a week's worth of milk or whatever. Nobody tried to come up with those solutions. It's sorry, we can't do that. Oh, I'm just doing my job. I'm so sick of hearing that. Like you don't have a heart and you're not a human anymore. That's the weirdest thing to me. I hate that about people. Like it's just like you want to push this narrative of what this religion is, and you want to try to welcome people in the fold. But as a person who don't mess with it, and know other people that don't mess with it, it's valid reasons why people don't mess with it. They don't make it look good. They do not make it look like something people want to be a part of. They make it look like it's full of shame and suffering and strife, and you gotta live under this perfect situation. That's the way it's projected. So when people receive that message, human beings are human beings. We repel things that we feel or perceive aren't good to us or good for us. So the church really has its own hand in its own demise. That's why people don't listen to it. That's why y'all can't get these young folks in there. They not trying to hear it. It's a rap. You can't, well, especially with all this information. And all this information that's available now, and then certain things that we were raised with and information that wasn't available to us is now available to these new children, and they are opting out.
And I know some people that's just choosing to worship God from home because it's just a building. And it's so many catty people and it's so much backstabbing. And like Sean G said, it's a business now. It's all about the business of it all.
And ATM machines in the damn sanctuary.
It's not about community. It's not about family. It's not about growing. It's not about that. It's about
church picnics no more. They used to have church picnics in the summertime, vacation Bible school for the kids. They don't do that shit no more that I've seen.
For the community, all that's gone back in the 90s right there. It done left behind.
I know that's right. Miss Mason. You probably had a church like my papa. My papa no longer here, but it was a small town church. And it wasn't that many members, but they had church, and it was about helping each other. My papa had a regular job. He wasn't up there like balling or whatever, you know what I mean? And it was about faith, and it was about bringing people together. That's why I'm saying, like, I understand that it doesn't have to be like that, but it's so many that are like that it turns people off. You know what I'm saying? It turns people off, and the problem is Christians aren't standing up against that. One thing I'm really proud, like my cousin got up here.
Doubling down on a lot of the bullshit.
Right, exactly. One thing I'm really proud about, because like my cousin was saying, the church that we grew up in here, my pastor retired. I joined my church on my own because of my pastor. So then when my pastor retired, they had a new pastor, but he was a bishop, come and take over the church. They voted him in, whatever, and that was fine. But he was like scandals. I mean, left and right scandals, like messing with different women. He had a wife and everything that was trying to leave the church. But I mean, and I heard about the scandals, that was going on, and I kind of like stopped going. I started like shopping around and like whatever, not really going to the church like that because I was hearing about all the scandals, and I don't like being in mess. Like if I'm trying to go to get a word, go home. I don't want to do that. I'm grown. I got stuff to do. I got bills. I got kids. I ain't got time for no church drama. So I would come, get my word, go home. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to stay after. I don't want to go to the repast because I heard too much of what was going on, right? So then after I completely stopped going to the church and I like was going to a whole different church, I went out to the club because I'll be outside. I'm an outside Christian. So I was outside.
Hey, let them know, twin. Let them know, twin.
I was outside and one of my homegirls from back in the day, right, that I used to kick it with back in my day, out of my days when I'm outside. Now I'm in the lounges. Now it's a little different. But I mean, back then when I was really outside, what's up, pleasure? Thanks, boo. So I ran into her and she let me know she was messing with the bishop. I was like, wait a minute, what?
Oh, wow.
It was like, oh yeah, that's one of my little such and such girl. He come through all the time. He Bob. I was like, what?
Not messing with the bishop.
The bishop? She said, girl, he and telling me stuff, and I'm like, yeah. And that's what I mean. And it took so long for them to get him out of the church. People finally started leaving the church and whatever. But this is what we deal with. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, how was that a leader? Like, and I say this all the time. I remember having this conversation back on Late Night Chick Chat with Rachel, because Rachel is a minister, so she gonna defend. Well, the ministers are humans, and they gonna have. And I was like, that's the bull crap. Because if you tell me that God called you to lead us, then you don't get to have the same mistakes that we do. You don't get to be as human as us because you said you have a calling. So you need to lead by example. And if you're not able to lead by example, if you are a do as I say, not as I do, pastor, I'm not following shit you say. Period.
Oh, Jesus. Well, look. Just still believe, okay? That's all you told us to do.
Just not in him. That's what I'm saying. Right, believe in God, not in man.
Do other people right, and that's all you got to do. All this other stuff, they don't turn into a business. That's why I keep telling y'all to learn and do stuff for yourself.
But then what needs to happen is overall, and I'm gonna say this globally, fuck nationally, globally, we got to stop upholding Christianity as the religion. We need to. Right. It's an option because there's many religions out here, but we need to stop. Every time on Sunday, all you see is on the digital TV Christian shit, Christian holidays, and it's like they almost want to force you into it. Or
I don't like what I don't like
it for it to be it be upheld as the religion. Like if you're not a part of this,
I don't like shunning other religions. Like I don't like the shunning of other religions, because for me, I feel like, and this is a me thing, right? This is a me thing. I feel like at the core, all the religions really are just trying to be good people, right? When it comes to these values and the stuff they do, most of the people that actually follow these faiths are really just trying to do right and be good people. Like they're trying to find something, a purpose, a meaning to do right, to see, you know what I mean? To have a good feeling, to treat people right. It's these guidelines and rules that say, be a nice person, try to do good things, be good to people. Like that's what they all say in different translations, different ways. So to make it seem like one is better than the other and this, that, and the other. Like I don't have that kind of feeling. I have Muslim friends. I have a friend I just met that's a Buddhist. Like the only people that I can't really be friends with is atheists because they want to fight with you and stuff. Like I ain't got to fight with you. I don't want to argue. I don't want to argue, but I'm able to be friends with people of different religions. Why not?
Right.
Why not?
I've known atheists. I just don't see with an atheist. You can't really. With me not being a religious person, it's not the same strike. But even when I was in the Christian faith, being younger, I would never like be tripping on an atheist because they're just the people that don't believe in shit.
It's not me tripping on it. It's more so every atheist that I've come in contact with, like personally, they want to argue. Like once they hear I'm a Christian or whatever, then they're like, "Well, why you this?" Like, and it's like, fine, why we gotta do all of that?
I ain't trying
to debate with you. I ain't even doing that. Like, I know what you believe, so I'm not about to do that with you. So usually that's the approach I get. Like it's like you have to convert me. You're not going to.
No.
That's not gonna happen. So
leave people alone. Let people believe how they want to believe.
Let people believe what they want to believe. If they're not hurting nobody or harming someone, let them do what they gonna do. That's the only thing I feel about it. Like it shouldn't be an argument. Like it shouldn't. I don't know about mixing religions as far as like getting married and dating. That might be a little hard. But
I don't think laws should be based on Christianity.
I don't think politics and religion should have anything. When people come up and they say that the Republican vote is a Christian vote, and then you see how the Republicans are acting and stuff they say, how can you say that?
And all of them on the Epstein files? Is that what y'all want? Y'all representing y'all set? Y'all want them people representing y'all set?
This is why it has absolutely nothing to do with,
because y'all need to stop being silent.
And they gotta stop letting that fly. This whole like, and that's what I mean when I say as far as Tina, like saying voting for MAGA and all of that. I feel like with her doing that, it's all about it's the Christian vote. It's not even about God, because if that was true, you would look at the policies and align them with the Bible and your beliefs and see how it is. A lot of stuff that they do is totally against God. So just because they say it's the Christian way, you gonna go with it without any type of digging, any type of depth, any type of sin? Because how is that? How is that of God?
It's not.
And I'm saying, like, to be someone that is in a leadership position of the gospel world, that is very, very reckless of you and irresponsible of you to put that out there. It's not okay. So that when I come for Tina, I'm coming on some other stuff. You worship the man and you worship in politics. Like, girl, get it together. Because life is kicking your ass for a reason, and life has been kicking your ass for a reason. So you need to figure out exactly what's going on with you just taking these and going with it, and being that, you know how some Christians is real like know-it-alls, and they boss you, they tell you what to do, and this is that, and that ain't of this, and she one of them. You can tell.
Yeah, but that's because look at your life. It's
it's thing real bad over there.
Broken pictures.
Real bad.
You got played by the little Jabberwocky off Ice Age.
Doing a kazoo.
He just
playing a kazoo.
And he played her so motherfucking caught. She need to call herself Shoots and Ladders. That should be her next group name. Shoots and Ladders.
That need to be the next song.
He played in her face.
So do you guys see anything good happening? Like, okay, let's go from being so upset and talking about Teddy just for a second, because this is the Teddy bashing show for me. I'm pissed at him. We're gonna talk about something. It is Teddy Campbell. We got some words for you. Can't stand you. You know you grimy. You know you shady, and I'm saying it to you. Hopefully somebody take this clip and let him know you a dirty ass, nasty
and we know
ass.
You don't wear deodorant.
But do y'all see? Can y'all see Tina coming out of this on the good side? Can y'all see that for her? Like let's skip the politics stuff, because again, I feel like she brainwashed. So hopefully this is something that's gonna shake some sense into her.
I don't like her attitude stank.
Well, I mean, her attitude is stank because her husband was cheating on her with a lot of people, twin.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, like, I don't. Maybe I just don't know the real her. Because all I've seen is every time I see her, it's just you either squawking about some bullshit or bragging about how great you are, but the evidence is to the contrary, because you was toppled by an anime character. You let Hey Arnold play your ass. And
exactly.
And how you gonna explain that to your children? What are you gonna say?
The kids gonna sit and watch. And that's the thing too, Teddy. Like, you gotta look at the example you set for your kids. You have multiple children, and look what you did. And seriously, and it's messed up, because this woman who ain't been nothing but good to you, my dude.
Nothing but good.
Nothing but good to you. You did this to her. And how can you sleep at night okay doing this to her?
On top of her money.
She's seriously gonna need some therapy, some real therapy, and not just go speak to the pastor. Speak to the pastor and then go get some professional help. Learn how to process this. Learn, because again, she tear up cars and stuff. She be angry, rightfully so.
Well, she tore up her own shit. He didn't buy that. She tore up her own shit. He didn't buy that. He was a kept man.
I would have sold it.
She done tore up her own shit.
I showed you what to do. It's waiting to exhale, baby. Light this.
I bet you 2 pennies to a broken shit. Her name is on everything. He's like the secondary on the accounts. He can go withdraw money and shit.
I'm nervous. I'm trying to follow this and to see what happens when they actually go through with what he get. I just hope that
I'm gonna slap his ass, and I can't wait. I hope I see it.
Who gonna slap him?
Karma gonna bitch slap him.
I hope so too.
Karma gonna come around the bend, cause one thing I hate about it though, cause Karma is indiscriminate. How you treat women will be how me and your daughters run into.
And that's the sad thing. He got daughters. That's the sad part. He has daughters.
And I had to get in my bell pepper nose baby daddy's face about this one time, because he was talking about how somebody was treating his daughter. He got an oldest daughter that's older than my kids, and he was like, "I can't believe that nigga." Blah blah. I said, "You the same motherfucker." Are you? Do you not have a mirror, sir?
Girl, listen. What I'm trying to do, my best is, I'm trying to make sure I put my daughter on game.
You better.
What's up, Micah? How you doing? Because again, like you said, like people's karma can come back to their kids.
It can.
And that ain't right, because my daughter is innocent. She ain't done nothing to nobody.
But karma don't care, because she gonna do what's gonna hurt you to hurt.
I know, but listen, that dude don't even deserve his daughter going through that karma. Right. That's my daughter. And I put out good juju. So that should be balanced, okay? So Lord, protect my baby. Because that's some bull crap. She should not ever have to run into a man like her daddy. Please don't let that happen. In Jesus' name I pray.
In the name of Jesus right now.
Let me just pray for this, because
we declare. Hey, we pray right now.
Because we got a father who was a Teddy. And when he just wasn't married to none of our mothers. He was a fucking Rolling Stone. He was a boulder.
See?
And the things that he was doing, repeated itself, manifest themselves in our lives in different scenarios, but the same common thread. It's just I was able to repair. I almost slipped and fell, but I had on ice skates and I'm Dominique. So I kept my balance.
I feel it. I even look at what you saying, twin. Like with my dad, my papa was definitely he wasn't a Rolling Stone, but he was out here whoring.
You singing the tail feather?
A lot, okay. Ultimate womanizer out here in the streets. I think I did get a little bit of his karma, but I slid on out of that too, because I'm a runner. I'm a track star, baby. You ain't gonna get me up long enough. Oh no!
I learned from my dad.
No,
I'm a lioness. I always land on my feet.
I'm a bounce back, baby. I'm not gonna stay very long. And at this grown age, we've been talking to the nieces and nephews a lot on these lives. At this grown age, if the flag is a little bit pink, I'm running. What color is that? Oh no!
It better not be bright white. It better not even get dingy colored on no level. It better stay bright white the whole time, or I'm off the field.
I want green flags only, twin. They need to be green and bright green.
Meaning peace. Because I'm gonna have to go get my piece, and I'm trying to keep my tripolar ass calm down. That's why I'm by myself.
What's up, Key, for the people?
But no,
you said if it's off white, I'm out, girl. Bouncing like holla back, like, and that's what you kind of gotta do. And again, like let's stop letting people manipulate us with this forgiveness stuff. Forgiveness is for us, not for them. I can forgive you and not deal with you no more.
I'm not gonna deal with you. It ain't gonna be about forgiveness. I've erased you from my mind and my life.
You no longer exist. It's like Men in Black. Boop, it's gone.
Hey, I'm like Shawnee O'Neal. Thank you for your service. You're no longer on the team. You're no longer a friend of the show. You got to get the fuck on like you've been spit on.
Girl, listen, the way I'm able to truly erase somebody, the only time I can't is if, like, I have a child with you. That'd be the only reason I can't erase. But when my kids become of age, I can. So just realize that my cutoff game, I mean, people will tell you that have been cut off from me, how swift it is. Sean G. Shanji, let them know how swift my cutoff game is.
Okay, we grew up on the same docket. Okay.
Mine stronger than Clorox.
I don't know
You hear
you.
me?
Who was that? Who
I
was that?
sent
I've
you the
never met
block
them before in my
ministry so
life.
quick.
I don't know that person.
People that walked up on me trying to reconcile and like, let bygone. I'm like,
girl, I don't look through somebody like, I'm sorry, do I know you?
I don't know you.
Who is this?
Are you think I'm who again?
Who?
Are you
No, I'm sorry. You must have me
Somebody.
confused with somebody else. I'm sorry, baby. I'm actually on my way to do something. I don't have time to have this conversation. God bless you and have a nice day.
My friend died. You can't be my friend. My friend died 3 years ago.
Cut off game. Block ministry.
I done had a funeral for you already, baby. You don't exist no more.
The repast, we already had the good macaroni and cheese and the greens and all that shit.
The repast was lovely.
Yeah.
It was
Lovely. All the chicken in the world.
All of it. And my auntie made the mac and cheese, so it was slapping. Okay.
The auntie with the dents in her elbow. So
yes, the one with the little wiggle. Yes. The macaroni and cheese was lit, baby.
It's gonna be creamy. Yes. For sure. Got me fucked up.
I tell people all the time, I'm a runner. I'm a track star.
Quick, fast, in a hurry. I've canceled so many shows. Girl, I don't be on that
at all.
My piece is priceless. If you are toxic, if you're not conducive to my trajectory in life, you got to go. G-O. That goes for friendships, situationships, associates, acquaintances. If I bump into you on the street and you ask me what time it is, if I don't like your energy, I'm going to keep it pushing. I don't deal with none of that. I don't.
You don't have to, twin. Life is too short to deal with this bull crap. That's what I'm saying. Like, at the end of the day, we only get one life. We get one. I'm not about to let anybody play on me in my time, in the life that I got here. You don't get to play with my life. You don't get to waste my time. You don't get to do that. So when you show me who you are and how you moving, I'm going to move accordingly.
Because I can stand on my square alone.
By myself.
I'm good. I was a latchkey kid. I just spent a lot of time alone. A lot of times I'll be Brandy sitting up in my room.
Girl, I was born, I'm the only child.
Chilling.
Okay.
I don't have to be in the midst of it.
I'm a creative, and I have a creative mind, and I love myself. I have a great personality. I'm good, baby.
I'm good. I'm Gucci.
I think the problem is with people like Teddy feeling like a woman like needs him. Like, I can't leave. Like, yes, you can. And then again, I can move on. I know one thing I learned about my friends, because I don't know, I'm a trendsetter. I'm not proud of the trend that I started of divorce. But I did kind of start a trend of divorce, because I got divorced and several people around me started getting divorced too. And I was like, hey, wait, what y'all doing? Why y'all getting divorced? What's happening? What's going on? Because I believe in marriage. I just believe in a happy marriage.
They might have some shit that they might have saw you breaking away from something that wasn't good for you and decided to follow suit. You inspired.
I totally inspired some people, and I mean, if it was unhealthy, I'm okay with that. But I do believe in marriage. I don't think I'm not gonna ever get married again. I just want a good one. I'm not gonna waste my time and be married, and it's not a good marriage. It's not aligned. We're not honoring our vows. We're not, living the right way. That's not what I'm looking for. If I'm gonna have a partner and I'm gonna do it right. I'm not gonna fake like I'm doing it right. I'm not gonna be in it fighting for my life. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to be disrespected and brushed on the rug, acting like it's okay. We ain't playing them games, because I'm a loyal person. And when I'm in, I'm all the way in, but I expect the same in return. And if I can't get that, I'm going to go. Yeah. Respectfully. Yeah. God bless you.
Yeah. I wish you well on all your future endeavors.
All of them. Because that's when you stay real long. When you stay long in something, you get disrespected over and over, it produces bitterness.
It does. Right?
So when you see some women and some men out here and you're like, dang, they so bitter because they stayed. And they kept enduring it over and over and over. When we look at Tina and how mean she was and how angry and how she was, because she was miserable in her marriage. Her husband was cheating on her over and over again.
She needed to smoke a joint or something, because she was too wound tight, because the way she would talk to people.
She was the mean sister, because I liked Erica Tina was mean. But then when you think about everything that Tina was going through in that marriage after stuff start coming out and we start hearing more, you're like, oh, that's why she was like that. And then that girl gave it up. She said, I gotta work on my marriage, honey. I can't be doing this married stuff with you. I can't go on tour right now because I gotta be home with my husband. Like,
Well, like, what's going on with that? You gonna miss that bag because your husband is at home and can't keep his wiggle worm in the ground, and you gonna miss a damn bag looking like Boo Boo the Fool. See, that's that McStupid shit. That's why I'm glad I didn't go to the University of McStupid Bitches because that's a McStupid bitch move. For real.
Let me ask you this. Hey, dude, let me ask you this. After all of this right here, what do you think that she should be doing now? I'm thinking that she should be getting in a group therapy with a group of women like stranger. No family,
Yes.
no church, no friends. You need to be in with some people that went through the same thing.
I think she
And
needs to do a few different types of therapy. I think Tina has a lot of issues more than just
anger
infidelity.
management.
I feel like she has the church abuse part too, where she needs to like focus on that. She has some internal stuff that she needs to focus on. She has some self-love stuff, some self-esteem stuff. Like she has a lot to work on. Tina is gonna have some real healing to go through. I don't know the program, but it's gonna be multiple. Yeah, it ain't gonna be a one. It ain't gonna be quick either,
no.
Tina.
Ain't no weekend.
Yeah, it's not gonna be no quick, type of healing thing. You need real healing, and I mean like for real, professional
I'm talking
healing.
About meditation.
And you can pray in the process. I'm not saying take God away from it. Pray in the process. But don't choose somebody that can manipulate you and use the church to manipulate you. You need to get away from that. And you need to get some facts and some reality and some type of strength for yourself. Yeah.
They don't know you Mary the singer.
It's them Hebrew Israelites too. They do it too.
I got a friend that's one of them. I don't know what they do though. Like as far as how they churches go.
You ever seen them brothers online with the purple shirts?
Yeah.
And they shout out black women, take off that
business.
Take off those words.
That's a business. Cause y'all don't.
You know what? Do they say that? Because my friend that's Hebrew Israelite, he has a wife and she wears wigs and makeup and lashes. And she's fabulous.
One of the permissive ones, but I'm talking about the ones that weaponize.
Okay.
Hebrew Israelite, not Hebrew Israelites in general.
So Hebrew Israelite, it's not like that's like their main core. Like, cause you know how some religions have like you got to cover up or you can't do this. You can't so is it, cause I mean, I don't know about the wigs and the lashes. Is that one of them?
Some of them do. Most of them don't, but some of them do. But them be the ones that's permissive, that's progressive. But like there's the ones that weaponize the Bible and use it they'll use it to justify having a lot of women, having a lot of children, and not.
And then that's stupid too, because again, how you gonna justify having a lot of women and you can't afford it? We ain't about to be broke. You ain't about to have 4 girlfriends and we all working real hard to help take care of you. No, sir.
Yes.
No. You should be able to afford 4 girlfriends or 4 wives. Can you afford it?
Husband, who is she? Who is this woman?
Because you don't take from my comfort to make somebody else more comfortable. No, absolutely not, sir. We're not doing that.
I'm not sharing. I'm not sharing.
I'm sharing a damn thing. Nothing.
He said multiply in children, not in women.
Period. I'm not doing it. I'm not signing up for that. I'm not doing it.
I'm not signing up for that.
I don't like them cats because I know I've met men who are Hebrew Israelites that don't believe in that. That's how I know the difference between the ones that's really truly about that religion or perspective on religion or whatever you call it versus the ones that they'll use the Bible to they'll weaponize it against mainly women and use it as a reason to manipulate and deceive women. It's the weirdest thing. And it's just like they was just downtown. This was it last summer? They wear the purple shirts and they said it. They yell out black women, look at her with that wig on. She need to take them lashes off. Our sisters out here dressing like da 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 and da 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 da. Man, they was down there fooling, and I'm just sitting across from them, looking at them like
I needed to go so I could tape them. I want to just record it.
Girl, well, you better go down there and tell them. I said, you better tell them about Boaz. Mama was not even an Israelite. She was a woman of the night and became a what? The true bloodline of Jesus. Y'all better
But they
stop
got to go
playing.
home to women of the night because all of them hoes, they going to leave from down at their rally and go to somebody's side chick house or motorcycle.
And they mess with women at night anyway. They mess over on their wives or whatever anyway. So how you gonna judge something that you like to mess with, sir? Come on now.
That's what I be saying. They be talking about they be half dressed, but
I be trying to balance it, right? Yeah, I be trying to balance these conversations, and the only reason that I'm going in this direction where I'm talking about the female side is because of what happened with Tina and Teddy. Yeah. Because I'm talking to Teddy, y'all. When I'm talking about me, everything I'm saying is Teddy. I want y'all to understand. Teddy. I'm talking to Teddy Campbell. So I'm not even saying this to all men, but I know that on the other side of it, there are some men that deal with hurt and pain, and they get manipulated in the church as well. This happens to men too. So I'm not saying that it doesn't, but I do feel like women are more targeted.
Yeah.
I do feel like women are more targeted, and that's not even like just sticking on the church aspect. That's the world aspect. Like we're learning even more now. And people's true colors are starting to come out with how they really feel about women, the way they're trying to take the rights away from women, the way that, and it's really weird because if y'all don't like us, leave us alone.
How powerful we are.
That's simple. There are some men that like women. Let them men have women.
You gotta say.
That's the one thing it is, but I've been waiting on Jesus to come back. You coming? When you coming?
He like shit. I ain't going down to that ghetto ass planet. He said shit.
He said y'all on your own. This thing got way too ghetto for me. I already went once. I already did it one time for you.
All right now, okay. And that's why don't want him to come back and do. Y'all better let me mark my door right now.
Hey, he probably on one of them Atlas ships.
Listen, y'all. Y'all know, like,
time to tiptoe down there.
For the ones that know about Gabriel and the trumpets and the horns and what's supposed to happen, right? I was like, back when I was married, this was like 2021. I was like sleeping, and all of a sudden I hear some noise, like, and it was like increasing and stuff, and it's like pitch black in my bedroom. My ex-husband was in the bed. He was like, sleep, whatever. And I just jumped up. Like, I like set up from a sleep. I'm sleeping. I just set up. And I heard the noise. I'm looking around like, and I'm like, looking because I'm hearing it. And I'm like hitting him like, hey, you hear that? And he was like, what do you hear that? Do you hear that? I'm like trying to get my shoes, go get my kids. I'm thinking that's the angels calling me saying it's time to go. I was ready to take my ticket and bounce.
Over me.
That fool was like, oh no, I turned it on like the dark noise, sleep thing. It's the TV. I was so mad. I thought it was time, y'all. I was so ready to go.
That was an angel warning you.
I got two hands. I was going upstairs to get both my kids. Like, we ready.
Everybody can hear that.
We are ready. It's ghetto.
Everybody can hear that.
I'm mad as hell.
Be thankful that you
heard it.
I jumped up ready to go, girl. That's all I've been waiting on is Jesus tell me it's time to go. This is too ghetto. And this thing got even more ghetto since then.
Yeah, because we got a wretched bitch in the White House and she's orange. And she is mean. That's a wretched bitch in the White House.
That's messing it up. It is just terrible here, Lord.
And then these chimpanzees, girl, I can't with the chimpanzees. They be jumping around and
and their logic and the way they like don't have no sense. I feel like I'm not supposed to be here. That's why I'm saying it feels like the real life Truman Show. Like we in a box and they doing stuff to experiment to see what we gonna do. Like I feel like we toyed with. This is weird.
Wow.
I don't know what's going on, but all I know is they better quit playing on my top because in a minute, I got that Turner in my blood. So I don't understand this newfound, bigger person shit with these people because they ain't never been the bigger person.
At all.
And I ain't got to do it with none of them.
It from Nehemiah right there.
I'm not from that culture. I'm from a whole different line of generation. You track my DNA. We some warriors over in my DNA. We don't sit and bow down. So
that running up on black folks and smacking them in the hand.
No.
They don't need to be there. And
I ain't the one. I'm not the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm not the one. I keep saying that. I say the Lord has been keeping me from Karens for a reason. Thank you. Because I'm
Karens and Kyles. No Karens and Kyles.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to be around them because I don't have any chill.
I don't either.
I am not a they go low, I go high. I'm not that girl.
When Michelle Obama said that, I side at her hard as hell.
I watched it and I said, shit. I was like, shit, not me. Michelle, they go low. They go. I already told y'all last week I'm tit for tat. I'm a match energy type of chick. Try me if you want to.
Yeah.
Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than
one of them.
Anything.
That's why I try so hard to stay in my fortress of solitude like Superman. Cause
I do. I be trying to be zen, twin.
If I turn into Lex Luthor, it's gonna be dick and donuts, and I'm all out of donuts.
Right. I be trying to be so zen. I be trying to be at ease. You see, I'm on my healing journey. I wrote a book about it. I'm trying to be, like just in my little space of being a nice person. Don't crash out. Because when it happens, and it's just gonna happen. You got to deal with what happens.
Exactly. You ain't got no choice now.
I'm Mrs. Unpredictable. Okay.
Right. Okay. Unpredictable. Never done before.
Let them know, twin. Let them know.
For real.
Because you're not going to know with me, baby. You're not going to know. Shoot, I'm not going to know until it happened. Don't play with me.
But I've already calculated the risk, that's for sure. I've already thought about it. I've already said that. Say one more thing. It's on like Donkey Kong. And then you say that one more thing. Now it's Fury swipes, feet, and paws all on me.
And my daddy got bail money.
Right, and I'm getting out on the OR bond probably at 5150 because I'm a little tired. I'm getting out that night though, or maybe in 72 hours. Either way it go, I won't be there long. Have me some Jello and some nice rest.
It depends on what the problem was, because I might be stuck. Because I will take it all the way there if I got to.
Well, no, you won't. I'm gonna tell them about Byron, the little leprechaun.
It depends on what it is. I already know. My kids is over.
Oh yeah, it's over. I'm gonna be like Raymond Reddington. I'm gonna walk right into the office like, "Hey, arrest me."
No chill.
I did it. And Kneecap gonna be in a bag like the rest of them.
I feel you, Celeste. I don't want to be orange is the new black either. But when it comes to my kids, anything can happen.
It depends on what it is. And for real, I've already calculated the risk. I pretty much know it also. There's a difference between felonious assault and simple assault. You can split hairs for real. You can play with the law now. I understood words and definitions as a child. Yeah, I play semantics real good with the trans community. So that's simple assault. Felonious assault would have been me probably popping on her scalp. But I can slap her wig loose a little bit. That's simple assault, man. Go ahead and give me a fine. It's a community service, and let's be done with this shit.
What street I got to clean up now?
Okay. Let me ask y'all some questions. How long? Okay, let's take our prejudice bias out. Okay. How long is too long to keep fighting for a relationship?
As soon as after you told somebody once how you feel and what they did and everything else, and they do it again, or because apology without change behavior ain't nothing but a sorry motherfucker. So you didn't really apologize. So for me, it would have to be after we've had a conversation, depending on the severity of the offense, and we've had a conversation. I've let you know how it makes me feel, and then you turn around and do it again. Then it's time to go.
Okay, so let's ask a good question. She was saying kids or no kids. So, does it matter how long you stay, how many chances you give, or how long you fight if you have children involved?
Yes and no. It depends on the severity of what's going on. It depends on how severe what's going on. Is it something that can be rectified by people just choosing to making better choices in conversation and in movement, and it be a collective effort to make things better? Or is it like a cycle of bullshit? Like, like I catch you and then we good for a second, then you out running again. Now I'm looking for numbers and all this. Is it a cycle of like viciousness because it depends on the severity of it. Because if you have kids, the sooner, if it's really toxic, the sooner you get out, the better. But if something that's menial that can be solved through therapy, or maybe just taking a breather, everybody getting their own, therapy or whatever, then okay. But a lot of this stuff these kids be growing up in, it's better to be from a broken home than living in one.
Now, you know what? Celeste says that for me, I always wanted my kids to have two parents in the home. But once it became toxic, I was out. What's up, Mocha? Mocha's in the building. I agree with you, Celeste, but I also feel like when it comes to men manipulating men, they get you pregnant for that purpose.
Yeah.
To make you stay because of the kids. Yeah. Because of having a two-parent household. Because of this, that, and the other. So for me, it doesn't matter whether you got kids or no kids. And I'm not, and of course, it depends on what the severity is. Yeah. But if I'm trying to leave, then it's something serious, number one, okay? Like, it's not like, oh, we had a couple of hiccups. First of all, I told you, cheating is a deal breaker for me. That's severe. Because cheating can come with diseases, cheating can come with kids, cheating can come with drama, people showing up, trying to hurt me, whatever. So that's already a no-no. So ain't no fighting. And if I was to actually say I already know I don't stay for cheating. I know this. But if I was going to have the mentality where we could probably work it out, you can only do it one time, and then you better have a whole change of behavior. You better come like clean, like got baptized, the redipped, and came as a whole new person, healed. You better be treating me good. You better truly be apologetic and genuine about it. You better have changed behavior. And then you got to let me take as long as the hell I need to get over it. Because a lot of times when it comes to cheating, you know what I'm saying? It's not like you can only have a certain amount of time before they say, all right, you're going to get over it or not. I had a friend that cheated on his wife. She was pregnant.
Now are you going to get over it or not?
He was pregnant. He cheated on her and she was pregnant. And he had the nerve to say, I said I was sorry and I've been trying. She acted like she wanted me to grovel. Like I'm supposed to. Nigga, you supposed to. What you mean? I was the friend that said that. Like, you're not going to tell her to get over it. It's only been a few months. My God. And you going to talk about something, get over it? Like, I'm not that person where I'm going to, like, let my friends, male or female, like, yeah. Thank you, Mocha. So Mocha said, I did. He did it twice. Mocha, you want to get up and talk? You want to share your story? Let me know if you want to share so I can let you up. But yeah, I personally feel like kids or no kids, when it comes to that, because the kids can see.
They're not blind.
They're not blind, dumb, or stupid. They can see everything you go through.
Articulated, but they know something's wrong if they're of a certain age.
Yes. All right, Mocha's up in the chat. Mocha.
Yes.
What's up? You want to tell us about the story? Because my thing is, when it comes to cheating, right? Like Teddy and Tina, I was saying that sometimes they use the church and religion to manipulate people to stay.
Well, I wasn't manipulated by the church. I can say that it was my own convictions. Prior to that relationship, I had never been faithful to anyone. Okay. So because of that, when he cheated the first time, I felt no one said this to me. I felt that just because I decided to be a good person and a good girlfriend and be faithful, that didn't negate all of the bad seeds that I had sowed. So I was going to have to reap them. So I kind of took it on the chin. Not saying that it didn't hurt, and not saying that I didn't come at him like he was wrong, but on the inside, I felt like I kind of deserved it. Now, by the second time, I was over it, and I did say I'm done. I didn't just be like, oh, okay, I'll take what you. I cussed his ass out, and he was in the hospital, by the way. Like, y'all had to come to our story time, and y'all will hear the real story, but the second time I cussed them out, and I do feel a little bit manipulated by his family because I was done at that point, and then they reached out to me with Again, y'all have to come to my story time. But I do feel a little manipulated after the second time. But the first time, it was all me.
Okay. Can I play a little devil's advocate without telling too much?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. So I remember this time, and I remember some of the verbiage that was said was calling the other party a demon and a bad spirit, and they're putting a spell on him, and they're manipulating him, and that's what happened, and that's what, and it wasn't you saying it, but it was said around you, right?
Right.
It was said around you a lot. And I feel like you took that in. And I also feel like that's the religion manipulating part. So even though you might have had a little guilt from the past of your past behavior and thinking it's your karma, I feel like having that other stuff around you also icing it to make it feel like, yeah, maybe it is. Like, you know, and it's okay to stay and work. You know what I mean? Just because people use that God thing to manipulate us to stay in real toxic shit. And I don't think God wants that for us.
And now that I look back, I do see, like, you know, as soon as we walked in, they was like, Monica, when he got there, he was writing your name. They was asking him what his name was.
Yeah.
He was writing your name down. Like, it was a lot. I mean, and I don't feel like they purposely did that, but I know that they probably did not want him to be with that other person.
Yeah.
So because of that, they was like putting 20 on 10.
Right. I watched it. It was like when I told y'all early on, I've seen friends go through it where they were like hurt. Like when I was like about to cuss my cousin out. Like this is one of them. And this is not my only friend that I've experienced go through this pain of betrayal from somebody. But the way she was like broken hurt, right? Like that hurt my feelings. In a sense, I'm super empathetic, so I can feel people sometimes, but this is my friend. And I'm watching my friend like truly be devastated, like broken, breakdown. And the situation itself was very like, we gonna do a story time and y'all gonna hear it so y'all can understand why the hell I'm so mad at Teddy, because men be playing in your face and it be like, it's not okay. And they know they playing in your face.
I just wish Tina would have just stuck with I don't want them. I don't want them. I don't want them.
Yeah. She showed
the song he wrote for.
But then what's up?
Erica too. Even though she didn't, like I said, you don't mean to, but like she said, we are conditioned to think that that's the right thing to do, because when she was like, I don't want them, I don't want them, I don't want them, I can't get through this. Tina was like, Erica was like, well, let me show you how.
Right.
You know,
and why not just be like, sister, you shouldn't have to stay in no shit like this. You should leave.
Yeah, but then but on the outside, everybody look at you like a hater. Right. And like, I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not saying that I would, but I'm saying.
No, but I agree with you, but I'm saying why? Why?
Because you're not telling your sister to fight for her.
I'm telling her to fight for herself.
True. I mean,
devastated. She's hurt. He broke her. He embarrassed her, and it was with a family friend. What do you mean?
On national TV too.
What do you mean? Like, you telling her to stay is more devastating because you're making her look weak. And then the dude did it again.
And again.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like people use the church, they use forgiveness to manipulate women to stay in situations that they shouldn't stay in. And again, like I was talking earlier, Mocha, you just got here, but the conversation was, does it hurt men more if they get cheated than women? How come some guys feel like they're hurt more than we do?
Like, you cannot, and it won't even be like, they'll be like, emotionally is more than physically. Like, I slept with her, but he was happy. Like, man, DC and Yandy are
Wait a minute, we can't hear you, Mocha. I don't know. You sound like
man, DC and Yandy are the perfect example. He played in that girl face. He had her fighting his baby mamas while he was in jail. All of this, he knew about that. She ain't signed. All of that. And then for him to sit and jock face and say, I can't take it. I can't take it because she had an emotional affair. You've been screwing people all around Atlanta, Tamar, Braxton included, allegedly. But you've been doing all of this, and then you're going to say, oh, yeah, we ain't together. After she been keeping that secret secret for you all that time, and then for you to be like, oh yeah, we not tell you all that. You've been
But
playing in
that's
that
the
girl
thing. I,
face
I
like
said
that.
I feel like us as women, we get upset that men have higher standards for themselves than we have for ourselves.
Cause she held him down the whole time he was locked up.
Because just because she
Two
stood down
times
for
too.
him and he didn't stand down for her, that does not mean nothing. That means he has higher standards. You should have left.
Right.
You should have those
I
standards for
see what you're
yourself.
saying, but society will say, just think back, and I say this because my grandmother, my dad's mom, my mom's mom, she ain't care. She packed up her 6 kids and got her a new man that didn't have no kids.
Okay.
And he took care of them kids. So go Grandma Christine. That's who I look like, okay? But my grandma Hambrick, on the other hand, she was younger than my grandfather. That was the one thing. And my grandma Hambrick never worked. Now, my grandma Christine, she was a hustler. My grandma Hambrick, she never worked. She just always was a homemaker. And like I said, he was older. I would ask her, like, as they got older, mind you, he was older than her, so he got old before her. And she was mean to him. I mean, like a rattlesnake. They didn't sleep in the same room. Like my granddaddy had his own room. And I would ask. I'm young and I always been mocha, so I always ask questions like, Grandma, why we mean? Like not her, because I'm mean to him too now. At this point, he can't even like read a newspaper in the yard. I'm throwing acorns at him.
Not you throwing acorns at your grandpa.
Girl,
what is wrong with you?
because Alberta was my girl. I don't play like that. So I had to ask her. Girl, Papa can get it over grandma. I don't play like that. Don't play with my grandmas. So
why we don't like them? Why we don't like them, Grandma?
So I said no. I said, Grandma, why we being mean to Granddaddy? Why we being mean to Granddaddy? And then she told me like he used to have women come in there while she was there, and he told me all these stories. And I was like, oh, Granddaddy.
So at this point, was he like senile and dementia, or was he just?
No, he was sick, like old and sickly, like he had like COPD.
Damn, y'all, he couldn't even run from the acorns. Y'all ain't shit.
Hell yeah, he could. Rest? Did my grandma rest? No, nigga. It's like nah. But I felt bad after he died. Like once I got older, like, but I mean, it is what it is. I did it, and it happened, and. I mean, and he was mean. He was mean, but like I understand why she stayed. She had 6 children also. Never worked. And like I said, he was the one that was the provider. So
I guess I just feel like because we're in a different day and age, we can teach our young women different. Because again, we heard stories from grandmothers and great grandmothers about what they dealt with and what they had to endure.
And mamas,
a lot of us,
and mamas, because I'm 53, so my mama's 70 years old.
And mamas, because again, for me, divorce wasn't like even coming up as a Christian. My mom divorced my dad. My dad was a womanizer. My daddy kept women, and Bonnie said goodbye, divorce. So that showed me strength. That showed me I don't have to stay with somebody that treats me any kind of way. Me actually seeing my mom do that, and then she had to be a single mom and she had to hustle and get out the mud, but she said, I will not stay with you and deal with this bull crap. That showed me what I'm gonna do if I'm in those situations. I don't have to stay with just anybody because I'm married to them or because they're my husband. If they don't treat me right, I don't have to stay. And me actually taking the stand even in my marriage and doing a divorce, the reason that I actually went and filed when I filed was because my daughter said, I don't like the way he speaks to you. And the fact that my daughter said that to me let me know she was watching. And he wasn't speaking to me disrespectfully in front of everybody or what, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't like that, but it was like at home, little sarcastic shit he would say, she would catch. It wasn't even like he was yelling or anything like that, but she could peep his tone. She could peep like how I responded to some of the stuff he said. And she just flat out, and she was 12. I don't like the way he speaks to you.
Well, you know what? I feel like because of who and how I grew up, it may be who I am, like as far as how I treated men, because my mom was the only girl. She had 5 brothers. Because of that, and on my other side, my dad had only 1 sister. Seeing my uncles treat women the way they did, like I had like 3 aunties from one uncle, like this your auntie.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. In my mind, I'm not never going to be her.
Yeah.
So that is
I get
why
that too. I'm with you
I,
because that's my
I
dad.
so
Didn't you
that
say your
because
dad
of
had the
that,
same?
that's the reason why I treated men the
Men
way I
certain way.
did.
Okay.
Was like, oh, you not gonna get me. I'm gonna
Like
get you
that. I'm gonna
before you.
get you first. I'm gonna get you before you
Yes,
get me. So
most
with me, I think
definitely.
that's why I have the trust issues that I have. And I've always been like that with guys, like side eyeing them because my daddy showed me you ain't supposed to trust them. But I did
Period.
have my papa that balanced it because that was a good man, Savannah. Good man. But
Now, and not all 12 of my uncles was like that. You know what I'm saying? But the ones
Good
that
Lord,
was,
12.
well, 10, 5 on one side and
Yes.
5 on the other. So I got 10 uncles
You got
and one aunt.
a
Because my mama
queen.
was the only girl on that set.
okay.
So I just
Mm.
felt that energy of
Yeah.
like, you got me stuck. I mean, and not to say that I am
What's up,
not like,
Marcus?
I have shedded all of it, but I am slowly but surely knowing that you don't have to be on the defensive all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
time.
I think that takes healing and adulting and learning discernment and actually paying attention to people. People are people. Every person is different, and you can't go into a situation blaming the next person for a past person. But you also need to be cautious and pay attention to all the
Right,
colors of the flags.
because you
Don't
did
ignore no
live that.
flags.
That is your
Correct.
reality,
Yeah.
and that is I think we had that conversation with a friend of ours because they were dating someone who was not a very responsible parent to his children, and his children's moms were like speaking up in the sense of he is not very present, he's not financially taken care of. And then our friend was like upset, like, no, he's a good person and da da da. And then we had to interject to let her know, no, that is your reality about that person. That person may be that person to you, but you can't take away her reality and what it is that she experienced with that person.
Right.
Yep. And then I also want to say this, y'all, because somebody might take a clown bite and try to take it. My daughter loves her bonus daddy. We are great co-parents. We just didn't work as a marriage. So once I was able
Put the
to
disclaimer in there, twin.
once I was able to get out of the actual marriage, and we start getting a rhythm as far as co-parenting, rock star. Like my daughter, you can't tell her that ain't her daddy, and she don't love him, and whatever. But she just didn't like him for me, basically.
Because your kids will let you know before you know.
Yeah.
Period. Because after that partner passed away, my son said to me, Mama, just because somebody passes away doesn't make them a good person.
It
And I
sure
had to be
don't.
like, you know what? You are so right.
It
I mean,
sure don't.
he will check me in a minute. That's why I love him,
Sure don't. That's why they didn't let me come to my sperm donor's funeral because I was gonna show out on the eulogy.
But that's what I mean when I say you can't like hold on to a relationship thinking, oh, I'm doing it for the kids, because kids can see. Kids see exactly what's going on, and they even if you try to play it off and you try to be like smooth, like, all right, we gonna, we ain't gonna do this in front of the kids. We gonna take it over here. Like they paying attention, and kids can see.
I mean, why would you suffer for anybody but Jesus Christ himself? Like, I'm not, I mean, like, now, I love the book of Job, but not one time in Job did they say that his skin fell off his body for his wife or his child. It was for Jesus, okay? It was for
Yeah,
God,
but man,
okay?
that nigga threw it, and that shit just wasn't right. I want to complain to HR about that. They gave him all kind of shit. They gave that motherfucker. They
Twin,
gave
I love Job.
that
Job was the,
mesothelioma.
jo-
They gave him mesothelioma,
girl,
boils,
girl,
clothes fell off. They
girl,
did all
and
kind of shit.
Job was that nigga, okay?
He sure
Yeah, he
was now.
survived. He a day walker. They
Girl.
just that man.
And not one time did he waver.
Or complain.
He had the pain threshold of a god. Because when you read all of
Ooh,
that, hey, after the first boil, I'd have been crying and balled up in the corner with a fetal position, like, oh my god.
girl.
I didn't
I
know
was
that
like,
man.
whoa.
Hey, Hey, he a daywalker. Call Wesley Snipes. We need to have him play Job in the action film because they took dude through it.
Job,
They
my
took
favorite
the
person in the
homie through it.
Bible. My favorite person in the Bible.
What's up, Dash? How you doing, Dash? Dash is in the building. Okay, so do you feel like Tina, like it was harder for Tina to stay with him? Like, do you think it's easier to stay if it's not a public embarrassment?
Yes. I feel like because of the fact only we knew what was going on and whoever I told, it was easier for me to be with him versus if
Okay.
it was like on
Everybody else. Do
social
you feel
media.
like if it would have got
Everybody
blasted on
know.
social media, you would have left?
Everybody know.
Um,
Man, no, I'd have been gone. I'd have been.
I
I would
don't
have
know.
been so sweet.
I can't say. I don't know. But
I'd have let
maybe
Quentin the cat lick his own ass.
I
You got
mean
me
it would
fucked up.
it would have been a lot harder if social media because of the situation with the other person, then other people would have been involved because I still mean it to this day. If oh nutso come to my funeral, you better stand up and be like
What?
escort her out because I get up out my casket.
No.
On 10 toes.
You know? Like she that crazy though. She
I do
really
feel
is.
like I think for me, my pride is loud, is just as loud as public, opinion. So like that's a part of it. Like
Myself, I'm not doing it.
yeah, even though other people ain't saying nothing, I'm saying it every day. That's why you staying with this. Like, like I'm constantly doing it
Okay,
to myself.
let me play the devil's advocate with you here
Okay,
because I believe, like honestly, deep in my soul, you love your husband, but I see you with the person that you're dating now. And even if that's not your person, I didn't see that with that person. Okay.
I
And
can see that. What's
I
up,
feel
DJ Ghost? What's up? Okay, go
I
ahead.
feel that if you would have been with somebody that you deep believe, it may have been something different. And it could have been private because here's the thing, you told us we would have never known. So you
Right.
could have handled that privately between you and your husband and got over it if I think.
I think for me, it was a lot more going on than the final
Yes,
straw for me,
true,
right? So
true.
I think I was willing to stay through a lot of stuff, but I have a deal breaker no matter who you are. And once he hit that deal breaker, it wasn't about love. At this point, it was about respect. So for me, I hear you and I understand because that is actually true. Like, as far as like passion and being into it and that type of love, like for sure. But who I'm with now could get left too if my
Oh
boundaries
no,
is crossed.
1000%. I don't
Yeah.
think that, but I'm saying
And
that
if it's public, that's even worse for me.
yes,
That's
yes.
even worse for me. Like, although like nothing for me was public. Like nothing was public. But for me it could be. It could be public. And the fact that it could be public and you're willing to recklessly make moves like this that could affect me, my family, my brand, my whatever. Like I don't like that. Don't play with me. You know what I mean? Like, don't play with me. And watching, like I said, I told y'all, Tina and Teddy triggering me because this lady has a whole brand that she's built, right? That she's built. And she sacrificed this brand for this man. And he still filed divorce against her.
Yeah,
Still.
because to keep it 1000%, Tina was the reason why the show stopped.
Yeah.
Right. She
Yeah.
sacrificed everything for him. Her
Because
music.
she
She
said
stopped
she
doing Mary Mary. She stopped
yes.
doing reality TV. She started doing albums with him to help him blow
Mhm.
up. She started
And
doing
then they
stuff
start
for
doing those
him.
tours. Remember those
Yeah. She
tours they was doing?
sacrificed her whole
Yeah.
career, her liability, her bag, her everything for this man, and he still filed for divorce on her.
Okay, so I'm gonna flip it on y'all. So knowing that she was faithful and doing what she did, and she kept upheld her part of the bargain as a wife biblically. Do you think God gonna? She gonna, girl. We talking about it, but God already then took and put whatever's gonna happen. She gonna shine and shit on for Teddy. We angry now, but we got to look at the big picture.
I
She
agree
was the
with you. I
faithful
do
one.
agree with you,
He
but I
was the
feel
one
like
that
We in the spirit now.
held
right.
their I know, twin, but to be honest, she was the one that kept the vows. She, in the eyes of the Lord, she did what she was supposed to do. He gonna fall.
I agree with you. I totally agree with what you're saying,
he
Smoker.
didn't, but she
I
about
do.
to shine. I know, but we it's our flesh that's
Right.
angry
And
right
not even
now.
just that, not even that, because a lot of times when this happens, what happens is we always say that. We always go high. We always say, oh, she gonna be
No, I
okay and
didn't
this
go
gonna happen.
high.
Don't nobody ever
I didn't
dig
go
in the
high
bad
because it
person's
happened. It's
past.
done. I'm saying I didn't go high. I was with her. I was like with her. Don't want them. Don't want them. Don't want them. I
Okay,
was with it,
think
but
about
it's
this,
over.
Smoker. Think about this. Think about this for a second, right? In your situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because of what happened and because of the circumstances and everything, I feel like he got a pass.
He did.
Over and over again. And I feel like
True.
Teddy has constantly gotten passes. So I feel like my job today is to give it to Teddy because nobody else wants to. So yeah, she's gonna be better.
Yeah,
She's gonna flourish.
there's people that
She's
want to.
gonna
That's
be
the
great.
problem.
But Teddy, you still ain't shit.
Period.
And it is what it is. Like I do think Tina's gonna thrive. I do think Tina's gonna be great, and she's gonna hopefully she gets out of this cult because people don't like her because she's a MAGA.
Get out of that MAGA cult though,
Right.
because
So because she's a part of that, people already ain't seeing it for her. So hopefully with this shakeup in her life, she gets some help, she gets some therapy, and she go up and she's great. That's what I hope for Tina.
Maybe she was only negative because of Teddy. She probably was following you. Follow your husband. You follow her husband.
I think the only reason she does it seriously is because it's the Christian vote. Republican is the Christian vote, and I'm just going off of how I was raised. I vote how I want to vote, but I do understand they do tell you that in the church, like you do, like they do say it. So I feel like that's why she was so hard for that. So like I'm saying, because she's staying with her husband was because of that. Because you got to forgive Tina. You got like everything. All her decisions is based off of the faith. It's always the faith. It's always people pulling and telling her she should do this because God. What would God? What would Jesus? I feel like it's a way of manipulating. So I feel like Tina's story comes a lot from that. So I hope and I pray for her that she comes out of that and she can be great. But I want somebody to let Teddy know he was wrong. I need some men to
I bet
stand
you
in this.
Warren has. I bet I feel that Warren
Now,
has.
see, that was okay. So here's the thing, and there's a clip. I'll probably share it after I get off this live. But it was a clip from the show when Teddy and Warren was talking, and then Teddy was letting Warren know, like, yeah, I've let Tina know some stuff, but it's more stuff I need to say. And he was like what? And it was a conversation back and forth. And Warren ain't cuss him out then, so I don't think he don't cuss him out now. I don't think so.
How was he handling them?
Warren was calm. He was like what? It was calm. It was very calm. Like when it comes to men and how they deal with each other, and they say this. I know guys say this sometimes too. Like we don't hold each other accountable for stuff like that. If you know your homeboy cheat on his wife, you kind of be like, oh, all right, bro. Like you don't say nothing. You don't be like, bro, that's messed up. You shouldn't do that to your woman. That's wrong, bro.
You know what?
Like that.
I'm gonna say this. My best friend is dating a man, and I feel like he is one person that I know of that I can think of in my mind that would check a man like now that.
Give me name 5 men that would do that.
Okay, him, my brother. Okay, that's 2.
Okay. It's not really something, and it's not necessarily, I'm not saying it's the men's fault, but that's just not how they was raised. Like they think that we don't, quiet. But that's what you do. That's not something, you know what I mean? Like they give you tips on how to cheat. Like if you gonna do it, bro, do it like this. It ain't like that's wrong. Don't do that to her. You're hurting her. It's not a holding her accountable. You know what I mean? Like it's a quiet thing about it. Like sometimes they give you a high five. Oh yeah, your new chick bad as hell. It ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they need to start doing that more. Or we leave it. Leave.
I'll be like, you got one for me, bro? You got one for me?
Yeah. Like and this is just hanging around guys most of my life, having cousins and big brothers and stuff like that. Like they don't say nothing. They get done with one girl and they be like, all right, would you be mad if I smash? Can I holler at her since you done with her? Like they just,
Well, I know 3 people. Brian would, he said he's done it before. So
okay, he's done it before.
3.
I know a few guys that would, but they are very much so like in the church. But
he said he even went to the woman and said that, hey, look, you being silly, you should leave. He said even.
Which is good. More people should do that.
Right, because there's friendships over telling somebody the truth.
Yeah, and it shouldn't just be people defending their sisters or their family. You know what I mean? Like defend all women, like and men. Like let's just
The
start treating
man
each
was
other
his
better,
family though. That was the main. The
which
man
is
was the
good.
family.
Again,
Yeah.
you should hold your friends and family. You should be able to hold them accountable. Why not? Why wouldn't you hold your friends and family accountable if they're doing something wrong? Like, don't call me and be like, "Hey, sis, I'm married." I had one married friend. When I was married. She was doing my hair. I was pregnant with my
It wasn't
son.
me.
It wasn't me either.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
And
It wasn't me.
she not a hairstylist. She was just fixing it. Like, I needed some help.
Okay.
But she was doing my hair, and she was telling me how she was going to see her boyfriend after this. And I was like, you got a husband? And she was like, oh yeah, girl, but I'm going to see my boyfriend. And I was like, don't say no shit like that around me. I don't like nothing like that. I don't want to be participating in nothing like that. You got a whole husband. If you don't want to be married, you need to go ahead and divorce him. But we're not about to sit here and joke about you having a boyfriend and think that's funny, because I don't like stuff like that. And I said that. I don't like that. Because karma, I was married. I ain't wanted the karma to come and smack me in the face for joking about cheating. That ain't funny. To me.
Married or not, I will let it. Like I've said to a friend, like wasn't even married, but like, okay, like we probably want to calm down. Like we've been doing a lot lately. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm that friend. Because some people, girl, they be having to grab the leash on me too. I mean, so
it's supposed to be what friendship is about.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be able to tell your friends when they're going down the wrong path. You're supposed to be. Now, I got some friends like, listen, they just duck me. When it's time, they duck me. Y'all saw my cousin come up. His brother, he ducks me. Right now, he ducking me because he got some bull crap going on and he know I'm going to say something, so he ducking me. But everybody else calling me and telling me all his business, so I already know. So I don't know what you ducking me for. But but people duck me because the truth comes out of my mouth, okay? Penny's in the building. What's up, Penny? Hi, Penny.
Hey.
Cute Bella's in the building. What's up, cute Bella?
So because of the fact that you are very like vocal, like I am too, but that's why I just be like that. You have it sometimes if you need. I'll be like, look, because you'll let me have it. So vice versa.
I appreciate that though, because I will. I want my friends to tell me if I'm right or wrong. Why would you let me do something wrong? Help me. Stop me.
Don't let me be the Ray Charles of the group. I want to see this shit.
Let me know. Warn me. Tell me, girl. This ain't the look. This ain't a good look for you. This don't look right. Say something.
People have to tell me that in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, sis, hey, let me put a bug in your ear real quick. And it's only up to the person that you say it to if they're gonna listen or not.
Yep.
But if we friends, we cool like that, we fuck with each other like that, we rock like that, then you should at least consider what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Even if you don't do, follow through with it, at least you should be open enough to receive it and know that I'm saying it to you because I love you and I'm concerned about you, not because I'm trying to hurt you or cause you strife in your life. Like, that's crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all a question right here. And Miss Candy, please don't get mad.
I'm about to take my mic off because I'm about to charge my battery. But let me know if you can't hear me once I switch. But go ahead, ask your question.
She might not want to hear this.
Shuck it,
after it's all over.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
After it's all over and done,
Mm-hmm.
I really want to know who this person that Teddy gonna bring out.
Oh,
he's not gonna bring her out. Want me to tell you why? Because she's not even significant. Just think about it.
Bring her out.
Scared at this point.
He's scared. She's not anybody. Nobody Teddy cheated on Tina with was anybody of substance that he could be like, oh, this is my woman. I don't think that he left Tina for this.
No.
If he were to bring out Mariah Carey, somebody that's
right. I was just about to say it would have to be somebody like Yolanda Adams or something.
And Yolanda Adams don't want to get red for Phil because we will read her for Phil.
I know that. I'm just saying.
I don't care who
He
it
not
is.
gonna bring her out because
Yeah.
basically, look at Kevin, Wendy Williams' husband. Everybody had to find that girl. He didn't
She
really,
was
he didn't do
smacked.
no
Well,
soft or
Mocha, she
hard knocks
stayed
with
across
her.
the street. We couldn't help but find her.
She
She
was
was across the
smacked.
street.
I'm saying he never launched her. That's
And
what I'm
did they
saying.
let her have
No,
it or
they
no?
snuck them pictures when she was big as a whale laying on
They
the
sure
thing.
They gonna
did.
let
I'm
her
saying
have
he
it.
never came out and was like, "This is
No,
my
like this
woman."
my bitch. No, because she was working at Rainbows when
You
they
see,
met.
they talking smack to Lotto. She pregnant by a married man, right?
Woo! And
They
then
Yeah.
not.
sitting there acting like
They
she
not.
married him.
They don't have proof that he married. They just saying that no one has proof that he married to that lady. He got kids, so he did have baby
But
mama.
ain't 21 Savage from the UK?
Yes, and that's what
Yeah.
they said. Yeah, I feel like they don't know that girl that they saying that he married to. She from the United States. So where is the marriage certificate? Nobody ever came out with that. So I feel like it's just rumored.
Well,
Public
I hope
record. You
not,
can
because
easily
I
find
heard
it.
she's out of
Yeah,
It's
West.
they know
public
his real
record.
name. That girl got his name tattooed on her. I don't think that she
But
would do that
the
if they
point.
were married. He was in a relationship.
So we
Yeah, I
don't
do believe
even
that.
know. We don't even know if he's married, right? And they still reading Lotto for filth.
Reading that.
So if
They know
someone gets
they
with
know
Tina
that.
Campbell's husband, who we know is married, and no matter who it is, it's all up. You can't. Don't come out and say nothing. You better come out 4 years
They
after
know that
divorce.
married, and they be wishing him and Clarissa Shields the best. Like y'all so cute. That's a couple's goal.
Nah, they be letting Carissa have it.
Larissa, that's why she keep
No,
on
I'm
saying
seeing people
side
in the
piece.
comment sections
Yeah,
up
They
and
that's
do.
but
They
you
do.
see young birds. You see young birds trying to defend her, but more people be talking like that. That's somebody's husband. They be telling her that. And that's why she
and
be
he
fighting
won't
for
even
her life.
claim
That's
it.
why Clarissa
He
be
won't even
going so
claim it.
hard to fight the people because they be clowning her. That's why
He
she
won't
goes
even
so
claim
hard.
that
Pop
role.
upstairs. Him upstairs.
Yeah, but
He
then
wants
that's the
gas.
thing that Papoose just did that interview with Vlad
Yep, and
TV,
didn't even
and he
acknowledge
said
that.
that he said that they did not live together. He got his own property, and that
And he
he
did not
lives
pay her
at.
bills.
And he said that that basically he's like he really did downplay their relationship,
So he
and he
basically said he don't be upstairs. That's what he
No, he
said.
did a Mariah Carey. I don't know
so no
her.
doubt he did kind of like he didn't go hard for her. So that's just an example
Yeah,
of
but she done made a whole song called "Faithful to My Man" or whatever going on. Sounding like a cat that done swallowed some corkscrews.
He's another one that's gonna look like Tina over here, just going off of red flags after red flags. Girl, he is still married.
Still,
and I ain't
Still
got no
married.
divorce
Why is
yet.
it taking so long?
he won't sign the papers or something because women said her shit tight and right. She said it's ready. They
So
waiting
what's
on
the
him.
problem?
They waiting on him. Something he got to do.
That's what they said.
That's what the street's saying now.
That's a good man, though, Savannah. That's a good
Yeah,
man.
that didn't stop her from getting with Stewie Griffin.
Let's oh yeah.
Remy's still married too, and she over there with Stewie Griffin.
Oh, Remy's person is definitely a downgrade. I
Well,
mean,
that
I
was
look at both of
man.
their situations
He
like, what's
Wait
going
a
Remy
minute.
on?
messed with
When
the
I tell you
help. Remy messed with the help.
downgrade, when I tell you if you're gonna mess with the help, let him be fine. Let him
And
be a
let him have
step,
he must have
not a
experience.
heathen.
He has the gold package. It's a gold package for
Why
sure.
would you even get to that part? How could you get even past
Right.
that?
Because how he used to looking before and the after picture, and then how he used to look before she got in them teeth.
You
Right,
know what the word is for that, y'all? Bird.
Yeah. Right.
Bird
Tweet,
behavior.
tweet. Tweet, tweet.
Bird behavior. For real.
These motherfuckers need to carry a roll of crackers with you for some of these motherfuckers. Tweet, tweet.
Yeah.
Probably want to crack
What?
tweet.
What?
They want to crack.
I be so disappointed in some of these people
Yeah.
because I feel like you have such a platform to be able to do some great stuff
And foolishness.
and
And
look what y'all
foolishness.
doing. Like,
okay, so again, I'll play the devil's advocate. Did we just give?
No.
Did we just give them like because Remy said that Papoose had basically just fed into what we did, like the black love thing, like
she let
all
her.
of that. Like we
She let her. She was right there with us. I
no,
watched
no, no,
Love and
no.
Hip
She
Hop.
didn't. She didn't say that she didn't. She said so she allowed it to happen. But we are guilty also. Like I hate when they be like, oh, couples go like
Well,
money
yeah,
bags and
I didn't do no
Ari.
couples
And
goals.
like that. Mm-mm.
No,
They
I mean,
definitely. And then if
I
I
did
go,
like that
cause
Pat
any
was
nigga I
trying to
fuck with
push
ain't
black women.
go acknowledge me. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
be. She be trying to kiss him and he turn his face. She be trying to
yeah,
hug him and he
Yeah,
shrug off. That's
yeah.
homies. That ain't friends. That's
yeah.
somebody that like to look good and like the high school senior, but she in ninth grade and she got buck teeth and bracelets. But he just playing her just to see her homework notes so he can pass
And
the
Yeah.
wait,
test.
we also gave Pat props because Remy went to prison and
And
Pat
she
was like
lied.
waiting. We ain't never seen like publicly a dude hold it down like we see women hold it down. So Pat
True.
still being with her while she was locked up, and then when she got out, the way he treated her publicly, the way he was, a certain kind of way, it was a breath of fresh air for us to see that. So that's what that
You don't
was.
do Clarence like that.
Mm-mm.
He don't.
No,
That's
he
the
really
homie.
doesn't. He's not like
Clarence is the
he don't
homie.
seem to really be into her. If
He can't be because he's still married.
what Mocha said, what you said was about how I am now versus how I was, then, and how I am with dating and maybe more affectionate and more this, that, and the other. He was definitely more that with Remy. We do not get that with Clarissa. He be with her, he be
Where
standing
before
with her,
years.
he be talking about her, but it ain't like no hugging, no touching, no, oh, my baby look good. Like, he don't be looking at her like, yeah, like, I know what it's like when a man look at you like he want to eat you up. He don't look at her like that.
He was on
At
Clarissa.
all.
Clarissa, she was at the Louis Vuitton store forgetting that she bought the bag. She said Pat
I
bought.
told you that, Jules. I said that she gonna bring it back out and say that he bought that for her. I'm like, did she forget
Girl,
that
she
she
said him upstairs.
You can tell she used to snort crayon dust
They
as a
was in
child.
this girl done
exactly
called in on somebody's live and acted like she was somebody
she
else.
did.
Defending
She
herself.
did.
Y'all. Okay, stop. Julie, stop.
Okay, well let's just say
Clarissa
we
might be
already
on the
know.
spectrum. I
No,
can't even make
but
it find that
she
lady.
and she is. She said that she didn't talk until she was 5.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Something wrong with her. Something wrong with her. I ain't gonna talk about it no more. I ain't gonna talk about it no more. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Clarissa. Where is your family? Where,
Clarence, somebody call Clarence's parents and
Mm-mm.
tell them that Clarence is in danger. The
Somebody.
car is coming from inside the house.
but that's
Pat
like,
Smear is gonna
again,
get
that's
her.
another thing. Do y'all think Pap is playing in Clarissa's face?
You damn right he is. He don't even. That bitch be trying to kiss that
Do you think he
long-headed
like
ass
don't like
motherfucker.
her? Okay, you know how I said earlier,
He
I
was
felt
trying to
like
stay
Teddy didn't
relevant.
like Tina. Just everything that happened, the way Teddy kept doing it, he got with her family friend. He kept doing it. I felt like Teddy didn't like Tina. Do y'all feel like Pat liked Clarissa?
Yes. And I feel like he like her in this circumstance, in this
He like her as
situation.
a homie.
Would he
They'll
like
go get
her in other
Chipotle together or
circumstances if he wasn't homeless and going through that
If
with Remy?
if
If his
Remy
wife
said,
didn't,
"I want my family back," what you think he'd do?
He'll go back.
Homosexuality is real.
You think he'd go back? I want my
I think
family
he'll go
back.
back.
I miss my family. You think he'll be like, okay, bye, Clarissa. I mean, bye, Clarissa. Bye, Clarissa. I want my family back. Do you think that that's what would happen?
No.
I think that's what would happen. I do. I do. But look, y'all, it is 6:53. That means it's about time for me to go. But I thank you guys so much for rocking with me. We had some new people in the chat, so shout out to all our new people. Babs, it was a good show, right?
Yes.
You think
Yeah.
you
Shout out
think the
to
Saints is
everybody that
gonna be
came
mad at
through.
us? You think the Saints gonna be
Who?
mad at us for our show today?
Well, no, they ain't gonna be mad at y'all. We just expressing ourselves. Like I had done said on the church news right now.
Okay.
Ooh.
Look, listen, the church news. We were just doing the announcement, special announcements.
Yeah.
Teddy Campbell filed divorce against Tina Campbell, and we upset. Because how
amen.
dare
Church
you
is
do
upset.
it?
And let the church say amen.
And let the church
Okay.
say. So y'all join me on Tuesday. Y'all know on Tuesday is Movie Crew Tuesday. And we will be talking about movies that did not need a sequel. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
There are
Yeah.
movies that were made and they add in sequels to. They even trying to add sequels to movies that's 30 years old right now. Why? Some stuff
And
should be left
cartoons.
alone. Some stuff should be left alone. And some of them, they did it and they should have left it alone. And we're going to talk about it. So I hope you guys join me on Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, Miss I Candy Movie Night. Secure your spot for the Wiz on June 12th, y'all. We got people that are actually securing their spots now. So
Did I?
You have not yet. So secure your spot, because a lot of people are. It's a lot of people I don't know that's securing spots. So my regulars, get y'all spot, because once we sell out, we sell out, and it is what it is. So, yeah. So make sure you get your spot, and then come back on Tuesday. I think Mocha says she coming back on next Sunday for Vibe Check Sunday.
Yes, because today is the last day of Aries season, and I had to just be an Aries. Okay, so I'll be back.
Okay, so we're gonna be back on Sunday at 6 p.m. Hopefully, we can have some fun and have some music and dance. I'm not gonna talk about nobody's drama, but y'all, Teddy just triggered me doing that to Tina. I was just so upset. Like, bruh, you should have let her leave when she was trying to leave. Like, why you let her stay?
I just want to leave on this note. I don't want them. I don't want them. I don't want them.
I felt her.
How many times you gonna do it? How many times you gonna do it?
Give me a little bit more. You tell me a little bit, then I get over at you. Give me a little bit more. I tell you about that. Like, I felt her. I told Mocha and I told Babs that it was like the moment that Mimi on Love and Hip Hop said, "You hurt me to the
core." Yeah, she did.
To the core. So I felt her. And for Tina's sake, I hope and pray that you get the help that you need. I hope and pray that you push forward and you go through with this, sis. This is not good for you. This is not healthy, and God does not want this. God does not want us to feel like this. God does not want us to be abused emotionally and abused mentally. And honestly, physically, he could bring diseases in, and that's abuse too. Baby, love yourself. Be an example to your daughters and get through this. Get the help you need, and also realize that the Bible says you can divorce off of infidelity.
And I want to add to that, when you go through the storm, stop going back and picking up the debris.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was good. That was so good, Sean. That was beautiful.
I love it. I love it. So we are not trying to hate on the sister, although we did tell you so, and you cussed us all out when we told you so. So we had to come up here, and 12 years later, y'all giving us an update. We had to come in and let y'all know we told you so, even though you cussed us out. But we still rooting for you, because this is messed up. It was messed up then, and it's messed up now. And Teddy, shame on you. Yeah. Shame on you. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Thank you, Celeste. Thank you, Twin. Thank you, Mocha. Thank you, Babs. Thank you to my cousin Tay. Thank you to the people that was in the chat, the new people. I can't remember their names, but it was several of y'all. Penny's still there. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. We'll be back Tuesday. Babs, you got any shows coming up for us?
I'm not sure right now, because I'm getting ready for my birthday this week. It's our birthday. It's our birthday. Yes, I made 50 look good.
Come on now.
Who you telling?
Come on now.
But we are working on some merch, y'all. So y'all be looking out for the merch right there. So we'll be working on that right there.
Okay.
Shout out to everybody that came through. Shout out to everybody that's supporting and coming and hitting up Baps. We love you. Your two favorite cousins.
Right. Okay. Make sure y'all follow both of them, Mocha and Baps. Follow each other in the chat, y'all. We building this community. We trying to grow. We trying to bring our energy over here to TikTok and the other apps, because it's time for them to get a little bit of flavor. Okay. It's time to shake it up a little bit and give them a little bit of flavor. So make sure y'all follow my girls. I love y'all so much, and I will talk to y'all on Tuesday. All right?
Be boozy.
Bye.